What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. All right, guys, as you remember, this is a long form show, so I'm going to go ahead and play some music for a few minutes, let some people cruise in here. So drop your comments, drop your questions. We'll be here for a while talking about Suboxone, Kratom, Sublocade, etc., etc. We'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby, we've got my jams to playing. Rookie over here. How you guys doing? How you doing? Sorry guys, I had to delay that just a little bit here. It looks like it's going to be a slow day at the office in here today, so that's all good. That's all good. Good to see at least a few of you guys hanging out up in here. So how's everybody doing out there today? How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys in here on a Sunday night live stream, baby, or wherever it is, wherever you're at. Might not be nighttime where you're at. It's 5 o'clock here in Utah. So as you guys see there, strolling across the bottom of the screen is the old disclaimer, guys. Remember that I am not a doctor and nothing on this channel is medical advice. So if you are struggling with addiction, my friend, then you should seek out your own medical professional. if you're struggling with addiction, guys. So remember that this is for entertainment purposes only, and for me to share my experience with you and for you to share your experience with others. So how's everybody doing out there, guys? I'm going to remove the disclaimer. Just a moment here. Where is it? Where is it? I'm kind of rusty here today. There we go. All right, remove this. Throw that baby on there. All right, so as you guys see on there, I like to hear your guys' updates, what's going on with you, what you guys are going through in your personal life. If you feel like you were able to share with us, let us know how you guys are doing out there. Don't be sitting back ghost watching here, guys. Looks like Zach came early to the stream today. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Says, what's up, bro? I will be listening, and I will try to get on my laptop so I can chat a bit. Zach, I've been wondering if you can hop on the channel with us here. I want to talk to you a little bit about how you're feeling now. I don't know if you're able to do that today or not, but yeah, I'd like to have you on the channel soon. Just kind of touch base with you and see how you're feeling and how you're doing, and just kind of try to get some more information as far as on this channel about how you're doing. So let me know if that's possible for you today, buddy. I could throw you a link real quick if you are able to do that. Chat for a little bit. Let's see here. It says, been wondering if you notice Sublocade withdrawal and or other improvements yet. So that's a good question. I do kind of get that question a lot. I wouldn't say that I would call them Sublocade withdrawals at this point. It just seems like it kind of reminds me in a weird way of, how do I say this? It kind of reminds me in a weird way of like, and I don't want to say that I'm obviously not fully off bupe yet at this point, probably not, but it seems like just some days are better than others is really what it, and it's hard for me to put that on Sublocade. It could just be life happening. But some days, my energy is a bit low, and that usually happens to me in the summertime. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. I don't do well with heat. I hate heat. I've got my AC blaring right now underneath this desk, keeping me chilly. But yeah, I just don't do well in the summer months. Typically, just generally speaking, I don't like to go outside when it's anything over 90 degrees. And I'm like, I'm not going outside. There's no way. I get like hot and sweaty way too easy. And my personality, like I get kind of grumpy when it gets hot. When I'm sweaty and gross feeling, like I'm super OCD. So I always need to feel like I'm super clean. And so, yeah, so generally it could be, me thinking that my bupe levels are getting low. So, I just hate to put a label on it like that at this point. I noticed that my emotions are definitely more there. They're more available. It's like I have a different selection of emotions that I can now reach into if the time is right? As to where when I was like on higher doses of bupe back in the day, it was like I couldn't get emotional for anything, right? I couldn't cry for anything, even at a funeral. And that's definitely not like me. That's not my personality. I've always kind of been a mama's boy, like a little, wimpy boy. My dad wasn't really ever around growing up, so typically a young man is usually gonna be emotional in those types of settings, from what I find. But yeah, no like restless legs or anything at this point, thank God. I'm able to use the bathroom much easier every day now. That's great. The constipation has definitely gone away at this point. So that's really the only things I've really noticed at this point, guys. There's not like some major change, and I hope that there's not some major change. Hopefully I can just kind of chill from here. That's my hope. Keep your fingers crossed for me. Let's see who else is up in here. Let's see, Kimmy B, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you in here today. Any change in your situation, Kimmy? I know that you were struggling with some feelings recently that you weren't wanting to feel. Did you end up getting your exercise the other night? Let's see, Kimmy. Hey, Kimmy. Tara, what's up, Tara? Good to see you. So I'll just throw you guys' comments on the screen as you guys are hopping in here. So we've got hello everyone, and my taper twin. Is Deb in here? I don't see her in here. I don't think Deb's in here today, Zach. I think he probably thought she was going to be on here. Looks like we finally got some people starting to roll in here, guys. So please smash that like button, baby. If you could, I would appreciate it. Show you boys some love here. I got my egg white protein shake ready to go. I got to hit the, there was a bunch of motorcycle races on today, so I had to push the gym off till tonight. Usually I like to go before I do the live stream, but got to get up in the gym after the stream tonight. So looking forward to back and biceps. Can't wait to get that done. It's going to be great. It's my favorite day in the gym, back and biceps, and shoulders is also another favorite day. But I hate working out chest and I hate working out legs, but got to do it, right? Got to do it. Let's see who else is up in here. Tara's in the house. Good to see you, Tara. Scott. Whoa, Scott made it to the chat here today. Good to see you, Scott. It's cool to be able to pop your guys' pictures up on the screen when I throw your comment up there. Good to see you in here, Scott. How are you doing, Scott? Any updates from you, sir? Fox Bats in the house. What up, Fox? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you guys piling in here today. Good to see you all. All right. I love this. Yeah, let's talk about this, Scott. So Scott says, I've definitely hit a wall with my Sublocade taper. I've been feeling like shit lately. So can you give us more on that, Scott, as far as like defining what it is that you're feeling like shit, and remind everybody how long ago you took your last shot and how your taper's been going, if you could. Yeah, guys, I don't want this channel just to be praise Sublocade. It's the holy grail of the world type of channel, right? I want this to be real. And if you guys are out there, if you're on Sublocade and you're struggling, please let us know. We need this information so others can hear what it's like for everybody to go through, not just me. You guys know that I want this channel to be all about all of us, not just me here. I don't like to just talk about myself all the time. So I love to hear what you guys are going through, even if it's good, if it's bad. It's all good, right? We all have good days. We all have bad days. But what's important is we support each other through the hard times, right? And even the good times as well. Cheer each other on through the good days and the bad days, right, guys? So, yeah, let us know, Scott, exactly kind of what you're going through. You just having like really low energy, or like what are you feeling? Define what you mean by feeling like ish. Shauna says, how far out since your last shot, Kevin? So it was April 19th was my last shot. Shauna, good to see you in here again, Shauna. You've been pretty consistent lately. I appreciate you being up in here, making the live streams. I know it was kind of a challenge for you to hit the live streams for a little bit there, but it sounds like she's getting on board here recently. So good to see you in here, Shauna. Any update on your situation, Shauna? What's the news on you? Eric says, is this your final shot, Kevin? Yeah, that's the plan as of now, guys. You guys know that plans can change at any time. But as of right now, yes, I hope to be done with Sublocade from here. Yes. I don't know if you probably remember, Eric, when I first started Sublocade, guys, I was thinking, maybe I could just take a couple shots and be done. But then my doctor was like, well, we should push for at least the six shots. And so that's when I got creative with it. And I was like, all right, well, if you want me to do 6 shots, then I'm going to start spacing them out. And then I'm going to ask him to lower the dose too. So he did both of those for me. I was, to my surprise, he basically let me run the show as far as the dose and when I took the next shot, which was incredible. I really, some of you guys are forced to take your Sublocade shot every 30 days. And you have to take exactly what the doctor wants you to take. But what if you feel like you don't need that much anymore, right? Or you're ready to start spacing out your shots. And also I wanted to talk about that for a minute, guys. So it's crucial that you guys, I don't want you guys to think that just because, and I've seen a lot of people do this, so I want to bring this up. I've seen a lot of people kind of mimic what I did with my shots, right? And as far as what I mean by that is, they'll start spacing them out like I did right at the same, like when I started spacing my shots out, I think it was the 3rd shot, I went 5 weeks, right? Then the 4th shot, I went 6 weeks or something like that. But I've seen a lot of you guys do exactly what I was doing, right? And I just want you guys to just take things at your own pace. Maybe some of you guys can taper quicker. Maybe some of you don't even need to taper. There's been many people that have gotten on Sublocade and taken it as their doctor told them without tapering or anything like that. So I don't feel like if you don't taper, it's not going to work, because I've showed you guys plenty of people on this channel who took it just every month. They didn't taper and it worked fine for them. So I don't want any of you guys to feel discouraged if your doctor isn't willing to do it how mine was, because it's going to be different for all of us, guys. Good to see some other people in here that I haven't seen for a little bit. Eric, how you been, buddy? You still rocking around over there? I think you're a few months off of opiates now. Can you get an update on your situation, Eric? Justin made it in here today. What's up, Justin? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, give me your guys' updates, guys. I want to hear what you guys are going through, how you're doing. You know, when was your last shot? What was the dose? How are you feeling? If you're tapering Suboxone, let me know, guys. What dose are you at? Are you stuck at a certain dose? Are you stuck on fentanyl? You know, I want to hear from you guys and what you guys are going through. So please, 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 guys, share with the channel. This is a community here, and we all share with each other what we're going through. Marky Rizzo in the house. What's up, Marky? Good to see you, brother. Says good evening, beautiful peeps. Marky, did you see that video I made? You were in it a couple times. I just had like a flash of people who have been on the channel. I couldn't fit everybody on there. Sorry if you didn't make it on there. I literally just went through videos that had a thumbnail of somebody on there, and I just took a quick snapshot of that video. There's no way I could go through every one of the live videos and take like the perfect part from every video. So if it wasn't like a highlights part of the video, forgive me, guys. There's no way I could have that much time to go through hundreds of hours of content. I more so just wanted to like show the people that have been on the channel, and just appreciate everyone who has taken their time to come on this channel. I do appreciate you guys for doing that. So Zach says, glad things are going smooth. Today is not a good day for me to jump on, but let's try this Wednesday once I get my kids dropped off at the youth group. If it works with your Wednesday plans. Yeah, that works great. So this Wednesday coming up, Zach, that works for you? Yeah, I don't have any planned guests at this moment, guys. So sometimes the guests just kind of hop on at random, as you guys have seen, and then sometimes I have them planned. So it's just kind of all over the place. I reached out to Gabe. You guys remember Gabe? He has a channel. I tried to throw that line out there and see if he'd be interested in coming on, but I haven't heard any response back from him. So if any of you guys are friends with Gabe, like off of YouTube, I'm not sure if he even seen the comment or not. So if anybody knows Gabe personally, if you guys could throw him a message and see if he'd be interested in coming on here, it'd be fun to interview him on the channel. Or if there's anybody else that you guys would think would be a good fit for this community as well. I'm always open to having different people on the channel. So Kimmy says, yeah, not good, but it is what it is. So you still struggling, Kimmy? Scott, sorry to hear about that. Let's see who else is up in here. So Justin says today is 7 weeks no Suboxone. Good job, Justin. Stomach is still funky and sleep is spotty, but getting better every week. You the man, Justin. You the man, buddy. Good job, brother. You still keeping a close tab on the Kratom? Are you still doing the Kratom a couple times a week, or how has the Kratom journey been going, buddy? Congratulations, 7 weeks, man. That's awesome. Yeah, some people, it takes a while for their stomach to kind of get back to normal, and you can use, Loperamide or whatever as needed. I would try not to use that every day, but if you've got to go to work or if you've got to go to a family function or something, you obviously don't want to be, you don't want your guts to be killing you the whole time you're out with your family. So just use that stuff, as needed. I would just say don't use that stuff every day if your stomach is really still hurting, or Pepto-Bismol or whatever it is you guys choose to use. Just try different things. I'd say find what works for you. Let's see, I need to move this thing over. Okay, let's see if the comments are still going on here. Let me check this real quick, guys. Hold up. So looks like we've got 14 people in here hanging out. Looks like I'm showing we've got 9 thumbs up. So if you haven't yet smashed that like button, guys, I would appreciate you if you could do so. I would appreciate you. I would appreciate you. I know it's always super annoying when I'm watching people's videos and there's this one chick that has this cryptocurrency or whatever channel, and sometimes I watch it and she literally is like every 30 seconds she's like, come on guys, do the like, there's this many people. And it's like, dude, that's too much. So I try not to say or ask you guys to smash that like button too often, but I got to do it, occasionally. So sorry about that, guys. Just love me. Ooh, this chocolate milk egg white shake is tasting great. Shauna says, wow, almost 3 months. That's awesome. Yeah, and remember, guys, that I was tapering my shots, for quite a while. I was going over 2 months between my shots. So I was trying to just kind of prepare myself in advance. So, okay, Scott says super low energy. I cannot say that word very good, guys. I hate saying that word. Super irritable, sweats, and my last shot was 3/7/23. I had 5 consecutive monthly 100 milligram shots. See how Scott made that post right there, guys? That's like the perfect way for you guys to give us your updates on this channel. And I have it on the screen right now. See how he didn't make it like this huge paragraph, 2 paragraphs that I need to read. He got right to the point, said what the issue is, when he had his last dose, the doses that he had. That's like the perfect way to update this channel every week when you guys are hopping on here. Something like Scott just did there. So yeah, it sounds like, hold on a second, guys. It sounds like he must be burning through his Sublocade pretty quick there. And I think that, let me see here, so he had five 100 milligram shots. Was that you, Scott, that said that your doctor has one on standby? It might not be a bad idea to get like a booster shot to finish you off at this point. If you're really struggling, that's what I would think. Guys, I know that I've heard some of you say that your doctor has like a backup shot on standby, and you got to know your limits, guys. I always say it on this channel. You got to know. For some people, it might be like Scott as far as, coming off of Sublocade. I've heard other people say that it wasn't just, sunshine and rainbows. So to a certain extent, some people might expect to go through stuff like Scott is going through, guys. So, in a perfect world, if I made a video titled "Is Sublocade a Miracle?" And that video, I made it like 2 weeks ago. I still haven't posted it yet, but that video is coming out soon. In a perfect world, Sublocade would be a miracle for all of us, right? And it would just be guaranteed, no withdrawal, no issue at all. I mean, if you had to label it, Scott, what would you put it like on a scale of, 1 out of 10, how you're feeling right now compared to like jumping off of Suboxone cold turkey? Because that's how I hear a lot of people compare the two. It seems like, and I've read a lot of people's stories on Reddit. A lot of people will say usually it's like, it wasn't perfectly smooth, coming off. It was like a 3 out of 10. And it would be like, it comes in waves. And that's kind of how I've felt too, guys. It's like some days are better than others. You know what I mean? So I'm curious to get a little bit more information from Scott on that. Super irritable. Yeah, the irritability stuff. I've had a few days like that where I kind of snapped at a couple people around me. So I know what you're saying there with that one. And then sweaty. I'm just always sweaty, so I'm just kind of used to that. But I mean, your last shot was, further back than mine. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I mean, dude, you're probably right there at the end of it, I would say. I mean, I don't know how much more you can handle as far as like if it gets worse. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. But yeah, maybe consider getting another one just to kind of boost you out and just make you come down that much smoother. I don't know if that's even possible for you, buddy, or not, but Thank you for letting us know. And like I said, Scott, keep us in the loop on the channel. We want to know how you go from here, because you're right at the spot where a lot of people, they're like, I want to hear what it's like to come off of Sublocade. So we need people like you and other people who are right around the same dose, as far as like when they took their last dose. We want more information from people like you. Let's get back to some comments here, guys. And we just had a $5 sponsorship of the channel, baby. Dropping the sponsor bomb up in here, Scott. I appreciate the love, my friend. He says, want me to hop on with you? Yeah, you can hop on here, bud, if you want. That'd be cool. I'm down for that. Shout out to you for dropping some love on the channel, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Scott. I know you've been a sponsor in the past as well, my friend. So thank you for doing that. Yeah, let me throw you a link on here if you want to hop on here and chat. It's been a while since I've done that, so give me just a moment here. And also, Scott, give me a minute to get caught up in the comments before I bring you on, okay? Because I want to make sure I can touch base with everybody real quick. Let's see. Give me a minute, Scott, and I'll drop you a comment. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Where is it? Oh, invite. So let's see, copy. So I'm going to drop this in there now so I don't forget. And then give me a few minutes to get caught up in the comments real quick. All right, buddy. And thank you for showing the love to the channel again. Thank you for the continued support, my friend. All right, there's the link there. All right, let me make sure I get on the comments before I bring him on. Okay, so Justin says, I'm still allowing... Oh, and I want to post his comment, or get that up on the board there. So Justin says, I'm still allowing myself to take Kratom no more than twice a week for sleep mostly. June and July are very stressful time at work, so gave myself a hard stop of Kratom next week. Okay, cool. Dude, that's awesome. I think that you're the perfect example of how to use Kratom when coming off of Suboxone. That's the perfect way that you're doing it. If you can limit that shit to twice a week, that's exactly how to do it, guys. And it's not, see, he's staying away from taking this stuff every day, multiple times a day. You know what I mean? And you can really get a long way with a low dose of Kratom if you use it once, twice, 3 times a week, guys. So Justin, really shout out to you, man. You're doing that perfectly, my friend. You're doing that perfectly. Know your limits and use the Kratom as the backup. And you're doing awesome, dude. You're doing great. Let's see here. Oh, you guys are going off in the comments here. Oh, Deb did make it here today. Awesome. Good to see you in here, Deb. So Tara says, I'm struggling. I got a case of the Effits. Still sober, but I'm wondering what the point is. Definitely not smiling today. I want a damn solution. I feel trapped. Like drugs are a way out. So it seems like Kimmy and Tara are both kind of struggling right now. I don't know if maybe you guys can contact each other off of YouTube and kind of support each other through what you guys, because it sounds like you both are kind of going through maybe a little something right now. But yeah, I appreciate you sharing that, Tara, and I'm sorry that you're struggling. I know that life can be really hard sometimes, guys, and it sounds like there's a bunch of people that are kind of struggling right now. And so it's just one of those seasons, right? I guess maybe one of those weeks, hopefully, and just remember, guys, that life might have its ups and downs, but the bad days, they go away, guys. And whatever is weighing on your mind to make you feel like life just sucks right now, just remember that shit's going to pass, guys. It's going to pass and you're going to be okay. All right. I promise you. Just don't go back down that street. Remember, like Kimmy has a note that she read the other day, that reminding yourself. For me, I have a few videos, guys. I still haven't shared this on the channel yet. I have videos recording myself when I was on a high dose of Oxy, and anytime that I have, on the rare occasion that I have something that makes me think that I want to go back down that lifestyle, all I have to do is pull up those videos, and it almost makes me puke when I watch myself. I just am so disgusted with how I was, and I can flash right back to that moment and remember how negative I felt every single day when I would wake up and I would drive half a block, half of a mile to my buddy's house, give him $150 cash just to get my day started. Every day, guys. Absolutely worthless, crappy, shitty guilt every day, all day, and just beating the crap out of your body, guys. It's such a freaking trap. It's such a shitty trap. It really sucks. So you guys out there that have a year or 2 years off of drugs and you're not on Suboxone, it's just like, look at how much people are struggling right now to get to where you guys are. And I know that maybe you're having a crappy day or a crappy week, but these people would kill to be in your, where you ladies are at, to be fully sober, to be off of Suboxone. You know, that's what most people on this channel find this channel for, is they want to get off of Suboxone. They hate it. They hate how they feel. And so just remember how you guys felt when you were in your active addiction, and just do whatever you can to not go back down that road, guys, because life is running out. This shit is going quick as hell. So please don't waste another 5, 10, 15, 20 years on this bullshit lifestyle we call addiction. But I appreciate you being open and honest with us about that, Tara. Hang in there, girl. You're going to be all right. It sounds like Shauna's also struggling. Because there is a better life on the other side of this, I'm convinced, Scott says. No, you're she says, it sounds ridiculous, I know, but I have to be honest. Yeah, I love that you guys are I know that it might seem like I'm always just trying to keep it, you know, positive and upbeat here, but the truth is that people have days like Tara is having, and people have days like Kimmy is having, right? People have days like Scott is having. Like, life can fucking suck, guys, and we just gotta pull our bootstraps up and keep fucking marching. All right, so don't you fucking give up on me out there, guys. We didn't do all this shit for nothing now. So switch your shit up. If life sucks for you right now, get outside and do something different. Find a different hobby, meet a new girl or guy to date. Just do something to get out of these negative thought patterns that you guys have going right now. If you need to get off the stream, if there's something triggering you about this community, you might need to take a break from this community for a little bit. You know, whatever it is that's triggering you guys, switch it up, guys. Switch it up. I already read that. Justin says, so July 17th, Justin said. Oh, that's when you're going to stop taking Kratom? Kimmy and Tara, I'll cheer you up somehow. These feelings will come and go. Yep. Yes, they will, Marky. Marky's always got that spirit about him. He got that iboga spirit. Yeah, that's also our addict brain trying to trick you. Yeah, or some refer to it as the devil, right? The devil's trying to take your happiness from you. So whatever you believe in, you know, whatever it is, guys, something's, you know, switch it up if you're in that temptation island lifestyle. So Zach says we need constant progress in our lives, because anything that still gets stagnant. Do something healthy, feel good now, and feel better later. Yes, there you go, Zach. Yes. Like if I was in a shitty ass mood right now and I was just like, what in the hell is wrong? Like, this just sucks. I would turn my phone off, I would turn the computer off, and I would go right to the gym, guys. And I would just go take that frustration out in the gym. I would freaking make a badass healthy shake afterwards. And I'm like, F this. I'm going to overload myself with healthy activities, right? Or healthy, just try to be as healthy as you can, and just try to overwhelm your body with positivity. You know, if you need to go meditate, do that. If you need to pray, whatever it is for you guys, just switch something up, because if you just sit there and muster on the negativity, you're just going to probably spiral down and things are just going to start getting worse. So just try to switch it up if you guys are struggling. All right. You got this, ladies. Come on. I know you ladies know I've talked to you, Tara. I've talked to you, Kimmy. You guys know a lot of tricks of the trade, so you've been through the classes, you've been through the courses. You ladies are going to be just fine. Just keep on trucking. Use whatever tools you ladies have learned over the years. Blondie, what's up? Blondie says, yes, I've been fluctuating at this amount for about 2 months. Low energy and sweats a lot. So where are you at then, Blondie? I don't think I've seen where you said. Let us know where you're at. Marky, you're the best cheerleader. Thanks, Deb. That taper guide you shared was very helpful, she says. These lights are bright up in here. Baby. Ooh, baby. You guys want me to dance for you? I'm just kidding. Megan B in the house. What up, Meg? How are you? What was that? Was that you, Kimmy, that had a question for Megan? Who was it that had a question for Megan? Something about... Oh, my mind is going blank on me. Somebody had a question about... What the heck was it, Meg? There was a question that I had for you. I forgot what it was. How can I not remember that? So Justin says, oh man, yeah, the mood swings are bad. Constantly trying to keep myself in check. Yeah, so it sounds like a lot of us out there, guys, in this community are struggling right now. So I'm sad to hear that there's a lot of people struggling right now, guys. It makes my heart hurt. Like a punch in the gut. My crew's struggling out there. Come on, guys, we need some cheer all. Yeah, it's almost like, it sounds like a lot of people's brains are trying to trick them and thinking the bypass is a drug, right? And just walk yourself through the steps. If you guys did relapse and you did get back on Loratab or opiates or whatever you were on before, like what does that look like? You get 30 or 45 minutes of fake happiness, and then now not only are you stressing about the things you were stressed about before, but now you have your entire addiction to worry about on top of all the shit that you had before. So it's not possible to bypass, it's not possible to sustain the feelings that you guys want to feel from the drugs, right? You guys know as well as I do, the minute you put that stuff in your throat, your brain is going to be like, this is going to end soon. This is going to end in an hour. Oh no. And then you keep going and keep going. And that's if you're lucky enough to get the real thing these days and you're not getting the FENT stuff, right? And you don't croak out. All right. Glad to see more of you guys hopping in here, guys. Please smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. Hello, Megan. Who else is up in here, guys? How's everything going with you, Deb? Are you doing all right up there? Hopefully you holding it down, doing good up there. Mama Deb just celebrated 4 months off Suboxone, guys. I made a steady stream of medication, even though it was a low amount. Tara, I was just thinking of you yesterday. I'm glad you're still sober. Kimmy, did you watch any of those movies we were talking about? I know Megan just posted a comment on the video, one of the last live streams, and she recommended a comment. I think you said you've seen that though. Scott says, does Kratom make you feel buzzed at all? That's a really good question, Scott. It's that one I have heard a huge variety from different people. In my personal opinion, if you've got any bupe in your system, if you've got Suboxone Sublocade in your system, you're not going to really feel anything from Kratom. However, people that do not have bupe in their system will likely feel something from Kratom. So take that for what it's worth. And obviously the dose is going to have a lot to do with it, with what you feel. But as far as probably what Justin's taking, just a small little tiny dose twice a week to get some sleep, I doubt he's getting anything from that. Just keep imagining yourself stronger and happier, and it will come to be, Mama Dev says. That's a cute little heart picture she's got put up on there. How'd you do that? Make yourself do stuff even if you don't want to. Yes, the gym. And I always use that analogy like so many times that my body will be like, dude, I don't want to go work out. And it's my brain's trying to talk me out of working out because I don't have the energy that day or whatever, right? And I always just picture this light switch in my brain to turn my brain off and tell that effort to shut up. Turn that thing off and start moving. Get going, get in your car, and before you know it, you're at the gym. Before you know it, you're on the treadmill working out. Before you know it, you're working out on the machines and you're feeling damn good. I've never left the gym, guys, feeling worse than I did going in. That's never happened in 20 years of straight physical fitness. It's not once ever happened. So get your ass in the gym, ladies and gentlemen. Or go up the mountain, or go for a car ride, or go just do something different. You know, I think our lives can get so effing boring. That was a big problem for me. That's honestly that's a huge problem for me even still to this day. You know, my life is so repetitive and so boring so often. And I know if you guys are going through similar stuff and you're really struggling, it's like, what the hell, dude? Like, what's the point to life, right? I know that some of you guys might be thinking that right now, but it's probably a good sign that you need to switch something up and just switch things up in your life. You guys do something different than you're doing now. I don't know exactly what you guys are doing in your day to day, but if you feel like a robot, then just throw a wrench in that shit and switch it up. Try not to get too far behind the comments. Scott, not at all. It just helps me sleep. I take 2 to 3 grams max. Yeah, so just like Shauna says here, yes, I would do anything to be off Suboxone, guys. So just for you ladies that have moved on from the Suboxone grind lifestyle, I know there's a lot of people that would love to be where you guys are at. I know that doesn't help your mood right now in this moment. Of course, that doesn't help, but you've done a lot of work to get where you guys are at. So please don't throw it away, ladies, please. Your brain will naturally search for evidence to back that up, that you are stronger and healthier. Focus on the positive. Anything negative is already in the past. Thank you all. Just knowing you did it and how you did it helps a lot. Yeah, it's today we have a big group of people who are at different stages in their recovery, right? There's a lot of us who are just at totally different steps in our recovery than others. So Sonny says, who's feeling blue up in here? Good to see you, Sonny. Good to see you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good weekend, my friend. KG Smith in the house. KG, what up, girl? I'm gonna need an update from you. How's that? How's the patch working out for you, girl? Wow, that just reminded me we are so far past this point where I usually thank the sponsor, guys. I can't even believe we've been on here 50 minutes already. So let me go ahead and thank the sponsors for the week. Give me just a minute to do so, guys. Baby, ew, baby. All right, where are you guys at here? Where are we at? All right, bottom of the screen are the sponsors of the week, baby. So shout out for the following. So we had Kimmy B and KG Smith, both hooking it up big time on the channel as usual. I appreciate you ladies for your continued support of this YouTube live stream, babies. Also, we had Jerem1979 hooking it up both of the last two live streams. I appreciate you, Jerem. Been up in here quite a bit lately as well, my friend. We had Carrie S. dropping a $25 Venmo on the chat just yesterday, I think it was, guys. So shout out to Carrie S. Hopefully she's doing well with her Suboxone taper. Last I heard, I think she was down to about 1 milligram or so, 1.5 milligrams, I think. Also, we had Callie Love dropping a sponsor on the last live stream as well. And Mama Deb, Marky Rizzo, and Shauna. Shauna's back up in here again today. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate you continuing to support this channel, babies, ladies and babies. I appreciate you guys dropping the sponsor bomb on the channel. And then we also had Scott dropping a $5 super chat on the channel today. So you guys are awesome, awesome stuff. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting this message and continuing to check back in with us week after week, telling us what you guys are going through, your good days, your bad days. We're here for all of it, guys. It's not just sunshine and rainbows around here as always, right? So let us know how you guys are doing. If you're struggling, that's all good, guys. Just let us know, and we want to talk to you about what's going on, all right? So let's see. Sunny says, oh, that's Zach says, Tara, it is the first time since I stopped subs that I made it 1 day without a sneeze. Now 5 days, finally, he says. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have the weird sneezing stuff for quite a while after they get off. Oh, and I just totally bypassed a whole bunch of comments, so I'm going to have to scroll back up on here. Just a minute, guys. Let me get back to where I was. Who's got a problem with Tampa? Laugh out loud. Hey, hey. KG been there. So is it possible to taper Suboxone, Shauna says? Because I've tried so many times and I must be doing something wrong. No, I don't think you're doing nothing wrong, Shauna. You just need to, I probably just need to slow things down, really. You know, a lot of people can think that it's just, that Suboxone is just something that you should be able to taper right off real quick and easy. And a lot of people find out the hard way that it doesn't really work like that. You know, so I always usually tell people you need to plan a good, generally speaking, you know, not everybody needs to plan this long, but generally speaking, it's about a year, guys, to taper off Suboxone if you're on a decently high dose. And you can make a lot of progress at first with your dose and tapering down quick. But once you get below, 4 milligrams and under, you really need to slow the taper down, guys, because it gets harder with every step below 4 milligrams. Well, it just gets harder every time you go lower, right? So I don't think you're doing anything wrong, Shauna. I think that a lot of people, they'll try to rush taper and then they get thrown off. So they start to go back up again. And then before you know it, they just keep doing the same thing over and over. And that's what I was guilty of really the first probably couple of years on Suboxone. I kept trying to rush the taper. And it's really something that you have to treat with delicacy, right? And be careful and take your time and only go down when you're comfortable and ready for the next dose. But we've had many, many people on this channel who have successfully tapered off, guys. Many people right here, right now on this live stream have done just that. Yes, Tara, I will be feeling so shitty if I relapse. Yeah, you think you feel shitty now, Tara? Just picture you having to text it out here on this live channel. Guys, I relapse. And I'm knocking on wood that doesn't ever happen, obviously, to you. Hopefully that doesn't. You're such a, soft-spoken young lady. I wouldn't ever want anything bad to happen to any of my people that watch this channel, right, guys? So just imagine if you think you feel shitty now, Tara, just imagine how shitty you'd feel that if you had to tell your whole family that you relapse and that you're back, back on the stuff that you tried so hard to get off of, then you would feel shitty. So just be happy that you don't have to go back down that long, lonely, isolated road of addiction. So John, what's up, John says, I'm on 4 milligrams. Let's see. I'm on Subutex 4 milligrams. I have had a 30 milligram tramadol in my drawer taunting me for weeks. I can't bring myself to toss it or even take it. Well, that's good that you're on Subutex, and just some people don't know. Some people think that if you're on Subutex, you can take that kind of stuff and it will actually give them the euphoria, but it won't. So the tramadol is basically not good for anything at this point, right? I'm pretty sure tramadol is a full opiate, right, guys? I don't have any experience with tramadol, so I'm just assuming that tramadol is just like other opiates, right? So yeah, if you're on Subutex or Suboxone, okay, so I think I was wrong. Kimmy's correcting me real quick here. I don't know anything about tramadol, guys. I've never taken it. So okay, so it's a fake opiate. So what would happen if John took the tramadol while he was on Subutex? Would he go into withdrawal, or I don't think that would happen, right? He just wouldn't feel it, or what do you think would happen, Kimmy? I don't know about that, so I don't want to say that I know that way. Oh shit, KG, that's awesome. So KG says the patch kicked in day 4. So we were right, guys. It takes some time for the patch to kind of roll into your system and start to build up in your system, guys. That's what we were talking about last time on the channel. She was on it for like 1 day and was like, I don't feel anything at all. And we were like, you probably need to wait longer for that to kick in and start to roll in your system more. So she says, I've taken 0.75 milligrams. Oh shit. That's badass. The last 4 days. Sorry, guys, to yell in your ear. I'm getting excited for KG Smith. Says, I can't say it's been easy, and that's okay. That's okay. I've had some anxiety, but I'm trying really hard not to go back up. Yes, KG. That is so awesome. 4 days. Damn, you've done that every day since we spoke last, right? Since the Wednesday live stream. So she'd been chalking down her Suboxone dose with the help of that Butrans patch. It's working. She's making progress. Just know your limits. Know your limits, all right, girl? Know your limits and don't push past them. But if you can hang out at 0.75 for a little bit, that's awesome. That's incredible. Your body should be adjusting every day to that dose. So it should get easier and easier, hopefully, as you stabilize on the 0.75 milligrams. So look how fast you chopped your dose in half that quick, KG. So don't go too fast now. Don't go too fast now. I know you want to chop this down, but just do what you can do and just take every day as a new day, right? You just take it as it comes. Every day is just one day, the next day, and you go through each day. If you're feeling froggy and you're feeling good, just keep going with what you're doing. If you're struggling and you know that it's from the lack of bupe, then you can take maybe 1 milligram, right? That extra little quarter of a milligram will make quite a bit of difference when you guys start to get down to these little lower doses. So now I'm jumping around the comments, guys, so be patient with me here. I've got the live stream going here, the current comments, and then the older comments here. So I'm just going to kind of bounce back and forth as we go here, guys. Meg says, I'm here if you think of it, Kev. All right, yeah. Who was it, guys? That somebody had a question. Was it you, Kimmy, for Megan? It was something about Sublocade. I don't know why I can't remember what that was. But I was talking to somebody recently about it, and it must have been Kimmy because I haven't really talked to anybody else recently. I don't think I have anyway. It's super sick that I'd even entertain the idea of a relapse to harder drugs. Well, I don't think it's super sick, Tara. I think that's just par for the course, right? It's normal. So please don't think that there's something really wrong with you or anything like that. Like, it happens to many, many people, everybody, right, in recovery. At some point, they're going to have cravings sooner or later. So please don't think that there's just something weird wrong with you or something like that. Like, life gets hard for all of us. The good times go, the bad times go. So if you're in a good time in life right now, enjoy it and recognize that it's likely not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, right, guys? Like, life has hard days and bad days for every single one of us. So if you're having a bad day, just know that this too shall pass. So they say, right? It helps me to hear your journeys with coming off of opioids. It actually stopped me from trying them. Thank you all. Yes, I remember hearing that you say that recently. Yeah, don't ever try opiate. Don't ever try those things there, Tara. Especially these days. Eeks. It's a bad time to be learning about fentanyl. So we've got just about 20 people up in here, guys. Smash the like button if you haven't yet done so. Dang, I was a little worried earlier nobody was going to show up in here today, but looks like you guys ended up rolling through here. So I appreciate you guys hopping on here for a Sunday live stream with your boy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So Blondie says, I'm not sure of the exact milligrams. I basically break a 2 milligrams into 6 or 7 pieces. So then that's... Yeah, you'll definitely want to learn how to count and track your doses, Blondie. You'll definitely want to do that. And you want to keep record of that, in my opinion, so you can track your progress, right? Or lack of progress. But I find that people that don't know how much they're taking of something, they're usually taking more than they think. Especially when it comes to Kratom, guys. If you don't understand how to measure Kratom and track your doses, then you're likely taking much more than you think you are. Let's see. Scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. So Deb says that's about 0.33 Blondie. But how many times a day is she taking those little tiny doses? That's where it all kind of boils down to, right, Deb? Like if she's basically taking the full 2 milligrams every day, or is she just taking, a quarter of a milligram each dose? Blondie, that was a hard level for me to break. It took a while. Just keep chugging along. KG says, y'all, I'm cutting up my 8 milligram strips so small, I have to use a razor blade and tweezers. I remember those days. For me, guys, whenever I had the strips and I was trying to cut it when I was tapering, it's like you have to do it quick, because for me, my skin is like naturally, whoa, sorry about that volume in your ear. My skin is like naturally oily, so it's like I had to do it quick or else it would start to stick to my hand. What a pain in the butt. So KG's over there making progress. That's good. That's great to hear, KG. That's great to hear. Thanks for sharing that with us. I'm excited to hear how it goes going forward. Let's see. Scrolling down, guys. I know I'm behind in the comments. I know. Scrolling. Tara, tomorrow will always come. Just think how crappy you would feel the next day. Time keeps moving. Let it pass, kid. Yeah, guys, remember the sun will rise again tomorrow. So if you're having a shitty day, maybe it's best to just go to bed, right? Sleep that shit off, wake up, and kick tomorrow's butt. Every day is a fresh restart. So, when you wake up first thing in the morning, try to get things going and so you don't fall back into that same negative thought loop that you did from the day before. Sometimes it's best just to sleep it off and try again tomorrow. Deb says, yeah, I'm better. Gets a little bit better every day or every week sometimes. That's good to hear, Deb. That's good to hear. Deb, you haven't had like any days that you're just like, this really effing sucks? Like you haven't had any? What about what's your opinion on pause at this point, Deb? Are you experiencing pause, or do you not really have any issues like that since you did the long slow taper? I'm really curious to hear what you and Zach think about pause at this point in your recovery. Because I hear some people say that they have the pause for a year, and then I hear other people say they never had it. So it's just crazy how different we all are, guys. It's really mind-blowing how different one person can be from another. Meg, even to put it under my tongue, I have to use tweezers. That's creative. I don't think I ever did that. 5 months and 2 weeks, Zach says. Killing it, killing it. Deb, I'm so effing happy for you. See, Shauna, it seems possible for some. I never could have done it. I had the hardest time just taking Suboxone as prescribed. That's a great comment, Scott. Yes. Many people can relate to what Scott just said. Many people, right? Specifically there at the end, how he says, I had the hardest time just taking Suboxone as prescribed. Not everybody is that way, right? Some people have a healthy relationship with Suboxone. Some people, not everybody, right? If I had to put a guess on it, guys, I would say more often than not, people don't have a super healthy relationship with Suboxone. But that's just my guess. Obviously, there's no way for me to know that. I think I actually took a poll on the channel one time to ask that. I don't remember the results at this point off the top of my head, but if you guys are struggling running out of your Suboxone early and you've tried tapering before, you already know where I'm going with this, guys. Talk to your doctor about Sublocade. If you've failed tapering 3, 4, 5 times, Sublocade. Or ask your doctor if they can somehow get Brixadi at this point. It's probably not going to be on the market for a few more months, but it's a coming. I have a tremor, so I'd definitely be in trouble with tweezers, Meg said. Megan, you just reminded me of something. So did you see the short that Dr. B just put out about what he thinks about starting people on Sublocade right from the get-go? And he says that he didn't think that was a good idea and that he wouldn't use it that way. But that's exactly how Megan took it 10 years ago, right? And it worked for her, guys. So once again, it's going to be different for all of us. I wonder if Megan saw that and what she thought about him saying that on when it actually did work for her. Sean, have you ever tried to taper or taken less a couple of days? Sonny, I didn't know that was you until I saw you in a video recap last week. Your videos got me through so much, man. Thank you. You're the man. Oh, I love that shit. When somebody realizes that they used to watch Sonny. Yeah, Sonny had some awesome videos. I really wish he still had them up, but you guys will probably recognize him when on that video I just made. I just posted a video. It's like a 20-minute video just showing the people who have been on the channel in the past. Did you see that video yet, Sonny? You're on there, I think, once or twice. So was Marky as well. I had a fun time putting that little video together. Just taking a recap of all the people that we've had on the channel over the years, guys. It's been fun that we've had so many different people on the channel. I think I almost broke a rib sneezing, so I'm on strike from sneezing. Can't handle it anymore. Damn, dude. Sneezy McSneezer over there. I wish I had a video journaling my progress. I just kept a written journal. That's all right, man. Yeah, it's not for everybody to put videos up, and I understand that not a lot of people are willing to do these types of videos, and that's all good, guys. Let's see here. So somehow I'm 20 minutes behind the comments. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, this is where I'm going to have to start scrolling through a little bit faster, guys, or else I'll never get caught up. Sonny, your videos meant a lot to me, brother. It got me through some very tough days and nights. I love that. I didn't know not sneezing was a thing, so I went and smelled a pepper for a while trying to and never did. She's over there trying to get herself to sneeze. Tara, it is the first time since I stopped subs that I made it one day without a sneeze. Now 5 days finally. Damn. Does Deb have the same thing with the sneezing going on? Oh, I missed a comment earlier from Roberta, guys. I must have skipped over it. How the hell am I going to find that? Let's see, we're at 552 on the comments. Give me a sec, guys. I want to read what Roberta said. It was something about her. Um, it was right when the super chat came on the screen. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Okay, sorry, Roberta. This was a good half an hour ago. She probably isn't even here anymore. So Roberta earlier says, I had 2 350 milligram shots and 4, I think she means 300 milligram shots because I don't think they don't make a 350 shot. So yeah, I know she meant to say 300 milligram shot. So she had 2 300 milligram shots and 4 100 milligrams. And the last shot was 17 weeks ago. I'm doing good. I'm on an antidepressant that I'm sure helps. I'm still positive on a home test. Okay, awesome. That's great to hear. That's great to hear, Roberta. Yeah. Keep us in the loop going forward. And I'm glad that you're kicking butt over there with that. She says she's doing good and it's been 17 weeks, guys, since she's had a shot. So awesome stuff. Roberta, have you been on the antidepressants for long, or did you just recently get on it? If you hear this, sorry guys, I didn't see her comment. I seen it pop up right as the super chat popped up on the screen. So I missed it right then. So I got it up on the screen now for you guys to see what she said. Ooh, baby. Shout out to you, Roberta. Thanks for giving us an update. If you see this on the replay crew, or if you're still in here, say hello. Say hello. All right. How do I get back to where we were? Let's see. 552. Where you guys at? Where you at? There we go. All right. John, thanks for letting us know. John says, I've been struggling a lot recently, sliding back down constantly. So what do you mean by that, John? Sliding back down with what? I think John was the one that we were talking to a little bit earlier, if I can remember right. So what is it that you're struggling with, and what do you mean by sliding back down, buddy? Let us know what you're going through, John. Give us a little bit more information, brother. Hopefully he's still in here. I know a lot of times people just kind of hop in and hop out and then hop in and hop out. Just kind of come and go. And for people listening on the replay crew, remember that you can change the settings to where you can just put on 2x and it's 2 times the speed, so you can get through this information much faster. So I always use that on other videos that I watch. KGI went up years at a time with no sneeze, then complete out of control up to 200 times a day, Zach. What? That's crazy. Damn, dude. That would be so annoying. Oh my gosh. I remember when I tapered off Suboxone last time, I wasn't sneezing nothing like that. 200 times a day, dude. That's a lot. A lot of us are struggling today, including me. It will pass, Tara said. Yep. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday, right? Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a good start to the week tomorrow, and you can shake this negativity off. If you got it, get out and do some dancing, as Meg always says. She likes to dance. Dancing. Big Pharma doesn't make it easy to get off of. Speaking of Big Pharma, Deb, so I was looking today just for some random news articles regarding these topics that we always talk about here. And Indivior, the maker of Suboxone and Sublocade, they now have a stock on the U.S. stock market. So something some of you stock market folk might look at if you think that Sublocade is the future. Like I have said in the past, that might be an investment for some people, right? Last I looked, I want to say it was like $20 or $25 a share. And I want to say they've only been on the U.S. stock market for like a few weeks. So they're recent to our stock market here. So I'm really going to keep an eye on that. Something I might be interested in. Just kind of depends on what happens. I had horrible luck in the stock market, guys. Horrible luck. Wow. It's like I always pick the losers. If I buy your stock, it's going to zero, sir. And I'll ride that wave all the way to the bottom. Recommended taper is something like 10% of your dose per week. Max taper. Yes. Yes, definitely max. It's been hell for me. Oh, iPod. What's up, iPod? Says it's been hell for me since lower than 4 milligrams. I'm at 2 milligrams still. Yeah, so a lot of people can struggle once they start to get to the lower doses. And you're not alone. Trust me, a lot of people struggle tapering down. I personally remember getting stuck at 2 milligrams myself as well. I think I referred to it as like the 2 milligram wall. So yeah, there might be, and then what would happen as well is once I finally got below 2 milligrams, it's like, oh wow, all of a sudden I started kicking butt and I could go faster, right? Like I was like, oh, got to 1.5, then down to 1, and then I hit a wall again back around somewhere around 1 if I can remember right. Babies, you are my babies. No, except a couple of times as a teen, Zach says. Sonny, I love this community. I feel like we help each other more than anyone. My pastor was talking about how recovered addicts make the best church volunteers because we shift our hardcore energy from a negative to a positive, Justin said. I like that comment, sir. I like that comment, Justin. Shauna Kevin is right. Take your time. Be kind to yourself. You are not racing anyone. iPod Master. Yes, it gets difficult, but everything hard is worth it. Give yourself 2 to 3 weeks between taper doses. Listen to your body and don't push it. You just reminded me of something. I wonder if I should say this. Hold on a sec, guys. Let me think. So Joe reached out to me recently. He's considering getting on Sublocade. So Joe, if you hear this, you better get your ass on Sublocade, boy. Yeah, I know Joe's sick and tired of the high dose Suboxone lifestyle, guys. So, you know, if you just absolutely can't taper yourself back down off Suboxone, then definitely, guys, look into Sublocade. He wasn't sure if his insurance would pay for it. I said, well, you got to call your insurance. That's not something I would know. Everyone's insurance is going to be different. So if you guys are wondering if your insurance will pay for Sublocade, it's a quick call, guys. All you got to do is call your insurance and reach out to them and ask them what the copay is for it, if there is one. And if there is a copay, then you go right over to insupport.com, www.insupport.com, and you do a quick fill out on there and you find out if they'll cover the rest. A lot of people are getting a lot of coverage from that website. So look into it, guys. You guys are going to have to do the work yourself to get on Sublocade. I can't do the work for you. So if you're tired of the Suboxone grind and you can't taper yourself, take an hour or two, guys. Start making some calls. It's not that hard. It's worth all the extra hassle that you'll save yourself going forward. Trust me. So Kimmy earlier says it does still have an effect at the mu receptor, but it also acts like an SNRI. Okay, yeah, so I was way off on that one. I definitely don't. I just thought that I don't have any experience with that. So I wanted to clarify that before I said the wrong thing. So thanks for that update on that, Kimmy. Kimmy, she knows what's up around here. You got this, KG. Stay busy if you can. That makes me feel a lot better. It would be pointless. I just need to toss it. Yeah, dude. John, just toss it, dude. That bupe is going to block any euphoria that you would be getting from. So, I mean, think about how much energy you might give to that one tablet sitting there, right? When it's not even likely going to do anything for you. It's just a waste. It reminds me of when I was tapered down to 1 milligram of Suboxone, and I had a slip up day, and I took 150 milligrams of Roxy, and it did nothing, guys. That Suboxone blocks, gets its block on. So for the people that are taking stuff that's breaking through bupe and they're actually getting a strong effect from it, they've got to be taking some monstrous doses, absolutely monstrous, dangerous doses, if you can feel something through Sublocade or Suboxone. Playing with fire. Justin is awesome, isn't it? We're lucky we live in a time that we can connect like this. Anything that helps is a big deal, Sonny said. Is that not popping up? Tramadol won't do anything even if you aren't on subs. If you take a lot of Tramadol, you can seize out really bad, iPod says. Laugh out loud, Kevin. You always make me feel good. Well, you doing good, girl. It's the truth. It's the truth up in here, KG. How are you? I remember you felt like you were kind of down about when you found out you were going to be trying the Butrans route, KG. Are you feeling better about it now that you're making progress? I mean, look at how far you've come in just the first week, right? So as I've said before, guys, we've got people out there trying the Butrans patch now in the States, right? So we'll have more information on that in the future. So that's a much cheaper option than Sublocade, guys. Much freaking cheaper. So, you know, it's not realistic to think that everybody watching this can get a shot of Sublocade $2,000 a month every month, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So if that's you and you've done the work to taper down to a low dose of Suboxone, try to talk to your doctor. If you have a doctor as cool as Dr. Chris Park, he might work with you on letting you try Butrans to get off the last bit of a dose that you're on, right, guys? And it's just something you guys got to talk to your doctor about. It's going to be different for all of us. Every doctor is going to be a little bit different than the other one, right? So we just had a sponsorship coming through. Oh, in a whopper $40 Cash App, baby. Kimmy B, baby, dropping $40 sponsor bomb, baby. Shout out to you, Kimmy. Good to see you in here. Thank you for your continued support of this channel, Kimmy. I appreciate you, and I'm sorry that you're struggling, girl. Just know that we're all here for you. We love you. We appreciate you, and all the value that you bring to this community. I mean, look at her answer in the comment about Tramadol earlier. You guys don't see me get stumped very often, but when I do, Kimmy coming through with the answer on that shit. So I appreciate you blue wrenching up in here as well, Kimmy. And it was great to talk to you on Clarity the other day as well, girl. So hang tight. You're going to be all right, baby. It's all good. You can get through this stuff, girl. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate you, girl. Showing the love, baby. Ugh. You guys remember that song? Judy Buffy, this baby. Oh. Sucks he got killed. Biggie Smalls. I don't even know if I can say that word on YouTube. That'll be a strike. Let's see who else is up in here. Let me get back to the comments here now. So let's see. Yeah, the SNRI component lowers the seizure threshold. Damn, Kimmy coming with the facts up in here. Look at that, guys. Incredible. Girl, smart. This chick's smart up in here. Oh, wow. I'm way behind, guys. I'm so sorry. Holy Smosleys. Okay, I gotta start scrolling a little bit faster on the comments, guys. My apologies. I feel like I'm unprofessional up in here. I'm trying to be more professional on this show, and I'm freaking 25 minutes behind the comments. Zoinks! I don't know, Scoob. Let's see. It's all good. I was just wondering if she ever had cravings. Oh, that was. Wait. Yeah, that was it. So okay, so yes, I think that was the question, Kimmy, right there. So Kimmy was wondering from Megan if she had any cravings after she got off of Sublocade. That's what it was. Thank you, Kimmy. Yes, thank you. You guys know I have a lot of things that I have to remember when it comes to all the stuff that we're talking about, and so oftentimes I forget certain things like that. So, Meg, if you're still up in here, Kimmy wanted to know if you had cravings after you come off Sublocade. So with how many shots she had, I would take a rough guess that she probably was still on Sublocade for, 6 or 12 months after her last shot. So Meg, if you hear this, did you have cravings, a year plus after you come off of the Sublocade? Hopefully she's still up in here listening. Okay. And I almost kind of feel bad in a way because sometimes I almost kind of brag that I don't have cravings. And I feel bad when I say that when I hear that you guys are having cravings. You know what I mean? And just remember, guys, that I'm just going to say that I obviously still am on bube, right? So it's easy for me to sit here and say, I don't have cravings on Suboxone. And I really didn't, to be honest with you guys. Suboxone kept the cravings away from me. And so did Sublocade. Bupe keeps the cravings away for me personally. And it's not like that for everybody. So I hope that it doesn't ever come across as me like bragging that I don't have cravings, because it just sucks that I still have to be on bupe after all these years, right? It's nice to not have cravings, but it also sucks. I have the downfalls that I've had to do all this shit with the shots and the failed taper attempts. So I've definitely had many struggles over the years that I've shared with you guys for sure. And you guys have seen all of it. So Kimmy's switching it up and doing an 8-hour eating window and low carb. That's interesting. I think Zach's always talking about doing fasting as well, if I can remember right. I didn't see. It looks like Florida Man didn't do a live stream on Friday. I was kind of bummed to not see him hop on and do his live stream. I know he's working a lot, so hopefully he's doing good with work. Go Seahawks. Let's see. Yes, Marky says hit that like if you haven't yet, guys. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet done so. It's basically the only thing that tells the algo to let people know that this is even worth watching. So if you think that there's other people out there that could benefit from this, please like and share the video if you know somebody that's struggling with Suboxone or fentanyl addiction or Kratom addiction, whatever it is, guys. So Kimmy says nothing else is working. I'm considering phentermine. And then who have I heard talking about that? Was that Nicole? Is that the stuff that Nicole was taking, Kimmy? That kind of sounds familiar, similar to Adderall. I think that's the same stuff that Nicole was talking about taking. I don't know anything about phentermine. Do any of you guys have experience with phentermine? It's a stimulant weight loss better medication. Marky says you have the power from within, Kimmy. You don't need no stinking pill, girl. Oh my geez Louise, I'm 30 minutes behind you guys. What in the heck am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? All right, I'm going to be on super scroll mode here, guys. I'm sorry if I miss it. If you had like a really deep comment, I'm sorry if I miss it. I'm going to do my best. I'm not sure if I have cravings, but I certainly still have intrusive thoughts about abusing or not taking my meds, Meg said. Also, she already responded to Kimmy. I'm not sure if I have cravings, but I certainly haven't. So she has thoughts. So, I mean, you could kind of call that cravings, right? I mean, kind of. Do you guys consider that a craving? Having intrusive thoughts? I think that's kind of the same thing, really. In a way, right? Maybe like a low level craving. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. Yeah, as Marky said, you can't always trust the scale. And remember, guys, that muscle weighs more than fat. And it's that easy, right? So if you're working out and you're you're building muscle under your layer of fat, because we all have fat, right? So if you're building muscle under your fat, remember that you can't really always just go off the scale. I know that a lot of times our brains can want to only focus on what number we see on the scale, but sometimes you might have to stop looking at the scale for a little bit and just keep grinding, keep going, look at yourself in the mirror, and hopefully you notice that you start to look more in shape as you go, right? And that's really all that we can do is try our hardest. And I know that Kimmy is definitely trying her hardest. At least she was, right? She'll get back into it. Did you say that you ended up working out the other night, Kimmy? Exactly. Yeah, I know that she's really frustrated with like eating a really healthy diet, and she's just not making a lot of gains right away, right now. She's just kind of getting overwhelmed with that, and I understand that can be frustrating. Yeah, I know as we get older too, guys. Like for me, I mean, I bust my ass in the gym, and I always eat healthy. Not always. A lot. I don't want to give myself too much credit here. But for me, at this point in my life, I'm just trying to really maintain and not go downhill from where I'm at, right? So at a certain point in life, for people like me, I've been working my ass off in the gym for 20 plus years. I'm really just trying to maintain at this point. I'm just trying to hold on to what I got. And sometimes you just got to maintain this shit and not get worse. Let's see. So Zach says no pause at all. That's awesome, Zach. That's awesome. So Meg says that the 8 hour eating window will be a big difference, especially with insulin resistance. Be kind to your heart with the diet pills. That's a good comment there, Meg. All right, scrolling. Dang, you guys must be going off in the comments for me not be up to be this far behind. That's a great comment, Kimmy. She says, it's my body image issues I feel are at the heart of my cravings, and I almost caved again today. I know what that feels like, Kimmy. Like for me, if I stop working out, I've said this before, guys. If I go more than 2 or 3 days, my mental clarity gets so fucked up, guys. I get so damn depressed. And I hope this doesn't just sound like me trying to be this macho man meathead, everybody needs to be jacked type of dude, but it's the truth, guys. If I don't work out for more than 2 or 3 days, if I skip more than 3 days in the gym, my mental fucking fitness goes downhill so fast. I'm literally addicted to the gym, and if I don't go, not just because I love to be a freaking meathead dude, right? It's because it keeps my head on straight. If I stop working out, guys, it all goes downhill for me quick. And I start to get so down about my body. I lose muscle mass, guys, so fast. If I stop working out for a week, you guys would be like, dude, what's wrong with Kev? Like, I would look that much smaller. It would be noticeable that I'm like way smaller in just a week. My muscle falls off me like nothing. So it's true, guys. It's true. The mental stuff for me goes super downhill if I stop working out. Fox back bringing up some good stuff. Oh, dang.
Damn, you guys are going off in these comments today. Woo! And I'm still, there's no way I can catch up to you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to scroll past some comments here, guys. Sorry. So Kimmy's getting some different ideas in the comments. Guys, I appreciate you guys all talking to each other in the comments. Tara says, cooking up some good healthy food now. It's amazing how much of a difference a tiny dose of honesty makes. Thank you for your support, everyone. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, Tara. Yes. Get that health food on. Go do a hike or go through a hard workout in the gym and you'll start feeling better, girl. Whenever you guys are feeling crappy, you know, a lot of times it could be related to your diet. I know for me, whenever I would go off course and do like a cheat meal for a couple days in a row, like it starts to make me feel crappy inside. It's like I need to eat healthy food, I need to drink lots of water, and I need to get my ass to the gym and get back on track ASAP. And it makes a huge difference in my psyche, guys, big time. My psychology. I didn't see that video, Kev. Is it new? Megan said. Yeah, he just put it was just posted on his channel, I think today. So just curious what you thought about that. It was literally just like a 30-second short video. You could probably go watch it real quick as we're on here, Meg. Justin says, great video, Kev. Thanks, buddy. Oh, been watching the channel for a long time, but had to jump off subs to jump on the live stream. Laugh out loud, Justin says. Okay, Fox, I'm looking into all the therapists that offer if do not accept health insurance. I'll keep looking. Yes, keep looking. There you go. There you go. Try it. She's switching things up. She's switching things up. Dan Kimmy, hopefully you'll find someone. Books give a good overview. Sorry. Dance for dopamine, she says. She loves the dance for dopamine. And laugh for dopamine too. Yeah, watch a good funny show. Man, I was watching a funny one last night. Oh my God. It was just, what's his name? Zookeeper. Have you guys seen that freaking show? That shit is hilarious. If you guys haven't seen that, I think that's what it's called. The animals like talk to the deer. That shit was hilarious. You guys need a good laugh and you haven't seen Zookeeper. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Good laugh, man. That show was hilarious. I was busting up pretty good last night. Scrolling. Keep these doggies scrolling. Sorry, guys, I'm so far behind today. I'm trying. I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. It's almost like I always worry about not having enough comments to respond to, but then I always get so far behind. It's hard to find that balance. I have no idea. If you're going to taper, then put a year aside and get it done. Yep, I agree with Zach. A good year, guys. Unless you've just got a bunch of time you can kind of take off and miss work here and there, then it might take you, 6 months. But if you got to work every day, you're going to need to take about a good year in most cases. Some people that might sound crazy too, but you'll realize quick when you guys start tapering, you'll realize why some people take a year to taper off. Sometimes even longer than that. I'm sorry for saying the same thing. It's different for all of us. I know I say that a lot, guys, but that's a huge truth to this channel is all these substances we talk about and all these situations, and everybody's lives are so different. Doctors are so different. There's just so many different circumstances that it's impossible for us to say that it's going to go this way for every one of us, or Kratom works perfect for me and it's going to work perfect for everybody. Everything is going to be different, guys. Every damn thing is going to be different. So all you can do is do your homework, learn about this stuff as much as you can, make the best educated decision you can make for yourself and your sobriety, and start to do work on it. See what happens. Did Marky get off Suboxone with Iboga? Good question. I'm sure Marky already responded to that. So we had Marky on the channel to talk about exactly that. Foxbat. We did a live stream with Marky talking about the Iboga. You can do a search Kickin' Addiction Iboga or Kickin' Addiction Marky, and it should pop that video right up. It's a great experience. All right, starting to get a little bit more caught up here. Kimmy says, thanks, Kevin. I debated coming in tonight because I feel like, how can I support others when I can't get my own shit together, but it'll be okay. Yeah, screw that. Screw that thought, Kimmy. Let that shit go. Sharing your struggles is almost the biggest part about this whole channel and this whole group that we have here, guys, right? If it was just, oh, look at my perfect life, like, I'd be over on Instagram posting shirtless selfies all day, right? Like goofy shit like that. This channel is about people who are struggling and what they're going through in any moment, right, guys? So you always help people on this channel, Kimmy, and it doesn't matter if you're struggling or not. You still come here to help other people in a time of when you're struggling and you're suffering. So that just says a lot about the kind of person you are, Kimmy. So I appreciate you, girl. You're an amazing soul. SSRIs made me manic, Fox says. Just kind of off topic. Do any of you guys who watch this channel, have you guys used, what was it, Vivitrol for alcohol addiction? Has any of you guys used that? Or the other one, is it naltrexone, right? Naloxone, I always get those two mixed up. Have any of you guys used any of those substances to help get off of your alcohol addiction? If so, please let us know, especially if you're watching this on the replay as well. Let me know. Because it seems like we have more people struggling with alcohol finding their way to this channel. So just like try to get as much, information as we can for people who are struggling with that and, who feel hopeless, like they don't have a way out. Kevin, you're gonna make me cry. That was so kind. Don't cry, girl. I'm really just sad that you're struggling, Kimmy. You're such a sweetheart. It really sucks to see that you're struggling like that, but just keep going and don't hit that reset button, Kimmy. I know that it sounds like you had a close call again today, but keep checking in with us and letting us know what's going on with you. All right, we're gonna keep everyone make sure that you all check on Kimmy every time you see her in here. Make sure she's doing all right. We'll keep checking with her and making sure that she's still trucking, baby. If you guys have any ideas, stuff that works for Kimmy, that could work for Kimmy for her opiate cravings that she's having. She's not having any cravings for anything else, just opioids, guys. So if you guys have something you can throw in the comments that you think might help her, and also that's something that might help her with her fitness goals that she's been talking about, right, guys? Help her out if you guys know something that, because I don't know everything about this stuff, guys. It's all of us together, right? All of us, just one big ass family, trying to help our other family members who are struggling right now, guys. Shane addicted to pain was 4 days off subs on his channel just recently, Eric. I didn't know he got back on subs. I just seen he made a comment on my channel recently on that collage video I made recently. He made a comment on here, so that was cool to see him make a comment. I haven't I didn't know. I thought he was. I don't know. Give me an update on that. So he got back on Suboxone then, or what? Oh wow, I'm gonna have to check in with him. Maybe yeah, we need to have Shane on the channel, guys. Shane, you need to get up on here, boy. So we need to have Shane on the channel. I definitely want to try to get Gabe on here. If any of you guys, if you guys talk to these people off of YouTube, because you guys know I don't really talk to anybody off of YouTube, and my apologies for that, guys. I know that I wish that I could be that person like Nicole is and just here, everybody, here's my number, but I get so overwhelmed, guys. So please don't take it personal if I'm not talking to you guys off of YouTube. I have to. I get so overwhelmed, guys. My mom was like, "You don't ever answer the phone when I call or text." I'm like, "Sorry, I just need space." I get overwhelmed. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I wish I was more like Nicole with that and just give everybody my number and anybody could call me at any second. But unfortunately, I would be so stressed out if every person in the world had my phone number on this channel. And I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all a lot. But when I'm here on this live stream, that's when I give you guys every bit of me and talk about whatever you want, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about whatever you need. So these live streams, these are the times that I'm all your guys's, right? I'm all yours, baby. I was diagnosed with bipolar after that episode, but I haven't had a manic episode since, so I'm not sure if I actually do have it, Fox says. Only 20 minutes behind in the comments here, guys. FMD in the house? Where at? Or was he just referring when I... Yeah, I don't think FMD's up in here. FMD? Serotonin syndrome? Caroline was using it. I wonder if Caroline made it home yet. Didn't she say she was going home sometime soon? I used to tell doctors they couldn't prescribe me tramadol because I was on Fexer and didn't want a SS, but it was to get off of opioids. Let's see here. I was going to ask KG, I was curious if you would be interested in being a blue wrench for our group. KG, let me know. I got rid of a couple other blue wrenches, so I've got room for one more. So I know that KG Smith has been on this channel a ton lately. So KG, if you're still in here, if you want to be a blue wrench to help out on this community, let me know and we'll throw you the wrench on there, girl. If you go on the Doctor Network, most people have never seen actual case outside of textbooks, Kimmy said. I heard tramadol was even more hard to quit because it has antidepressant, Eric said. Damn, so you're pretty much coming off an opioid and an antidepressant? Damn, that would be rough, guys. Whew. I'm glad I never tried that then. Kevin, I signed up for 2 strength training group classes and 1 HIIT class next week. Awesome, Kimmy. Yes, that's going to help. That's going to help. Yes, get your butt to them classes. Do whatever it is you got to do to get your butt out the house and get your mind off of this crap. I'm proud of you, Kimmy. Keep going, girl. Keep going. Nah, Kevin, you're not a meathead. It's better to work out. So, Eric, I don't know if I've seen your response to what I asked earlier. How's your recovery going, Eric? I know that you've been off of, at least I think you've been off of opiates now for what, 5 months, 4 months, something like that. Eric, can we get an update on your situation, brother? All right, so KG accepted. She says, Kevin, I'd be honored. All right, guys, so we're going to make KG Smith our final mod. So what I'm going to do, guys, going forward is, because I'd never really seen the mod list. Okay, so just recently I found out where that was. And we had some mods on the channel that I made mods a while ago, and they're just never really around. So
I got rid of a couple more, and then we made Mikey recently a wrench, and then we're gonna make KG Smith the final wrench, guys. So I know that some people sometimes reach out and they ask me if they can be a wrench. And my apologies, guys. I'd really like to keep it to the people that I always see on the channel. Okay, guys. So what I'm gonna do going forward is if the people who I have that are wrenches, if they stop coming around, then I'll wait a while and then I'll just take them off and give it to somebody else, right, guys? So I don't want to just be passing out the wrenches to everybody. So it's gonna be that's how I'm gonna do it going forward. Okay, so if you guys need to step away from the channel for a while, that's all good. But if you come back, a couple months later and you're not the blue wrench no more, please don't be upset about it, guys. It's just me just trying to keep the people who are going to be here in a at least more frequent manner. Obviously, you guys don't need to be here every damn time I'm on. That's not possible to do. But so let's hear. All right, KG Smith, you have been knighted. You should have a blue wrench, girl. Please help out the others and keeping the trolls out of here. And if you see something that you've seen how the moderators do, if there's something that, like a comment that I really need to get to or whatever, there's a whole bunch of random scenarios that come up sometimes that my mods will post, a link to a video I'm asking to refer to, or, whatever it is, just help out wherever you can. And just remember, guys, that on this channel, we don't put up with no bullshit trolls. So if somebody's like blatantly attacking myself or any one of our other people here on the channel, we don't have no tolerance for that, guys. So just block them immediately. If somebody says like a really rude attacking somebody comment, just wipe them right out of here, because we ain't got no time for that shit. All right, back to the comments, baby. $6.40. So Zach's out of here. Have a good night, Zach. We'll see you. It says best community ever. Yes, Zach. We'll see you Wednesday, hopefully, brother. Hopefully Zach can hop on Wednesday and we can chat with him about how he's doing after being off Suboxone. I know that he's definitely one of the people that say that he doesn't feel much different being off Suboxone. So that's something I definitely like to pick his brain about. And I love that it's so different for everybody, because a lot of people say they feel super different, even off of low doses of Suboxone. $6.41. I could never imagine working and tapering or going through withdrawal. I could never do it, Eric said. Megan says, I don't see that short on Dr. B's page. Really? Yeah, I just watched it. I just barely watched it a little bit before. I wonder if maybe he took it down. So let's see, that's where he said about Shane. Okay, I'm getting caught up, guys. I'm getting caught up. 16 people in here. Please smash that like button if you haven't yet, guys. We got, how many likes we got on here? Only 16 likes on the video, so we're lagging a bit behind on the likes. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, guys. Hook it up, smash that baby. We're probably only going to be on for another 30 minutes or so tonight, guys. We can't go the full 3 hours because I got to get to the gym tonight. So we're going to probably shoot for another 30 minutes or something like that, guys. I'll make sure that I get caught up on everybody's comments before I bounce. Kimmy is super awesome. She builds Lego masterpieces and has a bed that looks like a really big cloud. Oh yeah, I seen a comment. You were commenting on something about, was it her bed? You said that, Meg? It was something about you were commenting on the video Kevin posted. You're awesome, Kimmy, and I hope you feel better
So does KG have a blue wrench now? Guys, it should be on there. I just want to make sure that that worked. Oh, Mikey's in the house. What up, Mikey? Good to see you, brother. Mikey says, good afternoon, everyone, mods and Kevin. What up, Mikey? Good to see you, man. Any update on your situation, Mikey? How's your pain stuff going, buddy? I know he's always struggling with pain. I think he's one of the ones that struggle the worst, guys, with chronic pain. So I'm always feeling for Mikey. He's always over there suffering. Dystonic reaction 3 times. 3 times to what, Mikey? Oh, I think he's talking about what Kimmy was talking about earlier with the serotonin stuff. I think that's what he's talking about. These lights are kind of bright in my eyes. Speaking of the lights, so I ordered this light, and this dude, he was like, sorry, I can't send it. I'm like, bruh. So now I got to find another one. So Justin says, I had a few drinks the other night. Boy, my tolerance disappeared. Laugh out loud. Don't much care of alcohol anymore. Yeah, dude. Ugh. Just thinking about drinking and having a hangover. No. Yeah, I have zero. It's crazy to think about too, because I used to drink almost probably every weekend. Like in my 20s, I pretty much drank every weekend, like to get drunk. And then just to think now that I literally might have a beer a month, that's like my max. It's crazy to think how different I've changed with that. And that's something that I'm really proud of that. Like now that I sit here and think about it, I've never really thought that I'm proud of myself for not drinking, but damn, dude, I don't drink. What the hell? That's cool as hell. When I used to date people, it was like I always had to drink every time I would hang out with them. And I even caught myself thinking, gosh, this probably doesn't look too good that I'm always bringing out the alcohol every time, you know. Like my ex-girlfriend, when I moved to Idaho with, I know she must have been thinking, this fool's an alcoholic. Because every time I'd see her, we'd be drinking. Because the reason that it was like that was because the dramatic relationship I had before her, the one with the drama person, the super drama, I literally had to drink just to be around her because we would be butting heads the whole time and just like drama the whole time. So it was like I had to drink every time I was hanging around her. So then when I ended that and I started dating this other one, it was like that rolled over. And so I definitely had to rewire that out of me, and thank God that I did, because man, having hangovers when you're my age, it's rough. It's rough. And it'll wipe out your whole damn weekend. Baby. Took my 2 milligrams, everything's shaking. Sister call. So Eric says, I'm still off. This is the longest time being off of a substance, dealing with natural emotions instead of getting fake dopamine. That's the key to the whole sentence right there, guys. Getting fake dopamine was a big change, but I'm working through it. It's hard. Yes, the fake dopamine, guys. We're trying to bypass whatever horrible feelings that we have in us, right, with a drug. Just imagine how stupid that sounds. It's like, hey, I have these issues in my world, but I'm going to take this thing that's going to tell my brain to just wipe it all out for an hour. Like the logic of opiate addiction, it sounds so stupid, but then so many people go down that path. It's like, it's weird to think about it like that. Like it makes sense why they have them, right? For people who are just got in a huge car accident or something and they're they're, in immense pain. Yes, they need to bypass their brain for a minute while they heal up some. But for people to say just go out and use this stuff on a normal daily basis, oh man, that sucks. But congratulations, Eric. That's good to hear that you're still going, my friend. Proud of you, brother. I know you've been around this channel for a really long time, even back in the Rock and Roberta days. So shout out to you, buddy. I'm glad to hear that you're still pushing along, brother. And I'm really impressed how you did that too. I remember I was thinking there's no way he's going to be able to do this, how he did it. And he just manned up. He just manned up and handled that shit. I was like, he's one of the rare ones, guys, that could really just suffer through it. And how long were you on pain meds, Eric? Because you look young in your picture here. I'm trying to remember how old you are. I'm thinking and guessing that you're probably younger, the way you were able to just man up and raw dog your way through the withdrawal like you did. All right, almost caught up in the comments, guys. I'm only about 10 minutes behind here. So Mikey says, the neurologist told me I'm nothing but the doctor told me nothing, but the doctor gave me 10 milliliters IV and Benadryl. I was stable in 2 minutes. Dystonic reactions were scary. I got stable after those 10 minutes. I was discharged. Was that recently, Mikey? Did you have a trip to the ER or something, dude? What happened? Oh, neurologist, he says. Yeah, Eric, that was always the hardest part for me. You've got this, friend. Eric, that's a big issue. Feelings like it hit you like a ton of bricks. Kevin, my Target has a new influencer section full of tech for videos and cool stuff like that. Kimmy, I'm a little confused about what you mean by that. Your Target has a new influencer section. I'm not understanding what you mean by that, Kimmy. Eric, that is a big issue. The feeling hits you like a ton of bricks. Almost got up. Almost got up. It's pretty cheap too, she says. Oh, the store, Target. Oh, the store, the retail outlets. Okay, so Target has a new influencer section full of tech videos. Full of tech for videos and cool stuff like that. So what, are you going to go get something or what do you mean, Kimmy? They have a section now for content creators. Oh, okay. To purchase cool stuff for videos. All right, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, so I wonder if my Target will have that over here. Just telling you. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, I was totally confused for a minute. I was like, wait, what? I don't get it. I was thinking something on YouTube. So they got a bunch of gizmos and gadgets or what? I definitely need to like figure out more lighting things. That's kind of the next thing I need to figure out. Better lighting. It's pretty cheap too. All right, cool. Yeah, Walmart has some. It's weird because some Walmarts have like a lot of things like that, and then other Walmarts don't have anything at all. It's like, what the hell? What's going on here? Megan, yeah, that's what makes us relapse, our emotions after quitting, Eric said. I don't drink either, just too many negatives. Yeah, I mean, damn, dude. Like, so many people drink, guys. So many people drink. Holy smokes. I've said it before, guys, that if I had to choose between Suboxone and drinking alcohol, I would stay on Suboxone. That's just my personal choice. If I had to choose, like if I had to have something to quote unquote cope with, like if I had to choose, I seriously, guys, I would take a low dose of Suboxone before I would drink alcohol every night. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it? I would just think that alcohol is worse for your body. Like it's literally like burning your organs. What do you guys think about comparing that? Because I know a lot of people, guys, that, and I'm not going to say anybody's names or anything, but there's a lot of people who come off of Suboxone and they basically switch to alcoholism, right? And they didn't drink much at all before, but now they drink all the time. That doesn't, I don't know. For me, that doesn't, I wouldn't want to go that route if I had to choose, right? And it all comes back to having a crutch, basically. Ideally, you can just go on with your life without having a crutch. I don't drink either. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, dude, I almost went out and got some White Claws tonight, but I know if I drink right now, I'll make horrible choices and be even more down. Yeah, don't do it, Kimmy. Don't you do it. I know that you've never really had problems with alcohol, but still, like if you think that might make you make a bad choice, I never really, I don't know. It's almost like I never really tried doing both at the same time. Even though I did, it was never something that I enjoyed, really, doing opiates and alcohol at the same time. It was almost just like so stupid to think about. I remember one time we were at a bar. Must have been 10 plus years ago. Me and my buddy that we were really very similar with our addiction, was a very similar story and doses and everything. We were at a bar having like a couple of drinks and he was like, "Oh, I just got the text." So we rolled right out, sobered right up and went and got those. And it was just like, dang, dude, this is crazy. This is a crazy lifestyle. Sometimes I would just think, wow, dude, we're like one little stupid goof up away from being in some major trouble. Whew. Knock on wood, guys. That's some serious stuff. Serious stuff. How long? What's up, Fun? Fun and Fury hopping in here says, how long does Suboxone withdrawals last? I was on 8 milligrams a day for 5 years. I jumped off after using 4 milligrams a day for the past 6 months. I am using Kratom to transition off. So that right there, that's a pretty dog, by the way. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer by saying this, Fun with Fury, and congratulations for getting off. But depending on how much Kratom you're using, my friend, generally speaking, if you know, let me ask you, do you know how much Kratom you're taking? I'll just ask you that before I say what I'm gonna say. I usually say to people that if you take Kratom and stop taking Suboxone, your Suboxone withdrawal hasn't started yet, guys. Your Kratom will, in fact, I'm taking 4x Kratom extract powder so your Suboxone withdrawal hasn't even started yet, Fun. And I hate to be the one to say that to you. But you're taking the Kratom is holding off the Suboxone withdrawal. So it's still, if you stop taking Kratom, Suboxone withdrawal is going to be right there at the end of it. So some people think that you can just take Kratom and stop taking. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to say this. I'm sorry to be the one to break this to you. But it's the truth, my friend. And you'll find out if you stop taking Kratom right now that Suboxone withdrawal is right there. Okay? So I'm glad at least you're finding this out now. And like I said, I hate to be the one to tell you that, but some people think that Kratom is just like this miracle, and literally, guys, it's just keeping you out of withdrawal. I feel like an ass for saying that, Fun with Fury. I'm sorry to say that to you, but that's just my opinion. Some people might disagree, and God willing, maybe I'm wrong, right? But if you're taking those doses and you're taking If you're taking Kratom that much, what did you say? Where did the comment go? I'll get to your comment again in just a moment here, Fun. Just a moment here. And I appreciate you asking and saying this, right? I appreciate you saying and asking and doing your homework on this. Let me see here. Fun. That was a very high dose to jump off. Withdrawal usually starts between days 3 and 5 and can last 2 weeks for the acute portion. Mikey says, I take a leave for pain. I'm scared of taking Percocet if I have the lump in my stomach. So he's afraid of getting precipitated withdrawal. That shouldn't happen, Mikey. It really shouldn't happen, brother. But obviously it's not the best idea in the world to be taking so many different things. So just try to find whatever you can take the lowest dose of that helps your pain, brother. I know you're in a whole different league of your own with the chronic pain issues. So you're making your way through. You're trying to figure it out, Mikey. Just keep going, brother. You're going to be all right, man. You're going to be all right. All right. Where did Fun's comment go here? Kimmy says, my addiction started at a doctor's office. Megan said that, sorry. So Mikey says, I haven't been taking Subutex at all. That's good, man. I mean, it's there if you need it, right? If you absolutely have to have it. Kimmy says, I need to man up. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to try to bounce back and forth here. Shoot, it's so hard for me to do that. I really want to talk with Fun more about the Kratom stuff. So Fun, hang out if you're on here. Just chill for a minute while I get caught up in the comments, and I'll get caught up to your comments in just a minute. So, here we go right here. So, okay, so Eric says he was on 16 years of opiates for 16 years, and he's 38. Dang, you look so much younger than that in your picture here. So cool. Yeah, dude, that's really impressive that you were able to do that. Very impressive that you could just cold turkey that. He jumped off a high dose. So Fun says, I'm taking about a teaspoon of Kratom extract powder every 4 hours. So a teaspoon, what is a teaspoon, guys? If I can remember right, it's about 5 grams, 6 grams of Kratom, somewhere around there. Can anybody tell me? And so Fun went from 4 milligrams to, so I mean, I would say you're making progress, Fun. I would say that. I don't mean to totally make it seem like you're just totally wasting your time with what you're doing. But from my rough calculations, just from my memory of when I was taking Kratom to try to get off of Suboxone. So it sounds like you probably haven't seen my story about trying to take Kratom to get off of Suboxone. I'll just give you a quick recap. I tapered down to 0.5 milligram of Suboxone, and then I tried switching over to Kratom. And what was it? I'm trying to remember. I think I gave myself somewhere around 10 grams a day, and I had the little capsules. It was like 15 capsules a day. And I would take 2 or 3 at a time every 4 hours, something like that. And what would happen is I couldn't get down below 7 capsules a day. I hit a brick wall there, and I could not taper. And I was getting crappy sleep because, as you guys know, with the short half-life of Kratom, every dose you take, it only lasts about 4 to 5 hours. And then you're starting to go into withdrawal. That's why people have to take it so many times a day, right? Because Kratom has such a fast half-life. So after getting shitty sleep for a freaking month straight, I was like, this is not working. I cannot get off the Kratom, right? So that's a trap that a lot of people fall into. I'm not saying that everybody does, but maybe you'll be lucky, Fun. And hopefully, I'm hoping that you do get lucky and that you're not just switching over to, Kratom, and then hopefully your tolerance doesn't start going up. That's the thing you really got to watch out for if you're trying to use Kratom to get off Suboxone. You really have to take good notes on how much of a dose you're taking every day, and just be sure that you do not let that start going up, because it happens to so many people, guys. So many people with Kratom. Justin says, I used to drink every night, a couple of glasses of whiskey. Nowadays, nothing. It's great. Ring light, Kevin. Yeah, so I've got a couple ring lights here. I've got a small one on this side and a bigger one here. I need to. So the ring lights are pretty cheap, and I want to get the even more professional ones, because the ring lights, they start to give me a headache for whatever reason. I think it's because they are a ring, and it starts to give me a headache. That's why I have to have them so dark, like after I've been on for a while. Hold on 2 seconds, guys. Dystonic reactions saved my life in 2016, not now, Kevs. Okay, so Mikey was talking about back in 2016. Great to talk with you, Kev. Y'all have a good night and work week. All right, Justin. I'm excited to hear about you finishing up with the Kratom there, brother, in the next week or so. So let us know how that goes, buddy. I appreciate your honesty with that too, man. Congratulations too for getting off Suboxone, brother. So let's see. KG says, Meg, mine was Darvocet, which they don't make anymore. My OB gave me refills after a CS. I didn't need those. Didn't need the refills. Oh, wow. Okay. Teaspoon. So yeah. So fun. It sounds like you're taking a bit of Kratom. I'm trying to like add up exactly what it is that you're taking. Taking 4x Kratom extract. Guys, aren't the extracts like really strong stuff, guys? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but whenever I hear Kratom extract, it's like the super high powered stuff. Isn't that right, guys? Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. So if you're taking extract and one large teaspoon, so yeah. So if you're doing both, are you doing both? Is that what you're saying? It sounds like you're taking Kratom extract powder and a large teaspoon. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to make sure I understand what you're taking. I'm taking only extract powder. Okay, so thing is, taking Kratom is doing any favors towards healing your mind and body. It may temporarily ease discomfort, but I think it just delays the inevitable. I mean, really, kind of regardless as to what you're taking, you're now. It's almost, and this is why, guys, I always say I think Kratom. And this is just my opinion, guys. A lot of people will disagree with me, so I just want to say that right from the get-go. I think that if you're going to be taking Kratom, 4 hours, 6 times. So if you went from taking Suboxone once or twice a day, the reason I don't like going to Kratom is because now look how much more time you have to give your addiction every single day. It's on your mind. 5-6 times a day you have to redose? That is a pain in the ass. Don't you agree, Fun? For me, when I think about recovery, I think about what can I do to get my life back, right? And that's why I also say Sublocade is such a huge improvement over Suboxone, because it's really, for me, it's all about how much of my day do I get back? Because when I was on Suboxone, I was thinking about it all day, right? I had to dose in the morning, I had to plan my day around the dose, and then I had to dose in the afternoon. It was on my mind a lot. And then whenever I switched to Kratom to get off Suboxone, it was on my mind even more, because I have to dose every 4 or 5 hours or else I'm going into withdrawal. So what you get on Sublocade, you take a 5-minute shot every month or two. Like, that's not even comparable. So that's my outlook on the whole thing. Fun. I don't mean to like make you feel down. I hate to like let you know that, but absolutely, if you were to stop taking the Kratom right now, your Suboxone withdrawal is going to come knocking at about 5 hours after you stop taking the Kratom. So you can try to taper off the Kratom from here. I don't know how long you've been taking the Kratom, but Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have to be the one to say that to you. You might hear something else like on the Kratom community. They might say something totally different, but that's my experience, and that's what I see a lot of people. A lot of people would agree with me on that. So you've been off Suboxone for 2 weeks. Yeah, so you're definitely your Suboxone withdrawal is just being pushed off by the Kratom right now, my friend. And it's the same thing the other way around, guys. Like, because I remember when I told you guys I had a comment that some guy was severely addicted to Kratom, and he said, "Can I just take Suboxone for 3 days and then I'll be good?" Right? It's like it doesn't work that way, buddy. It's unfortunately it's not that easy to get past this stuff. You either can pay with time and tapering, and you can take a year of your life and taper off these medications or drugs, or you can try to cold turkey and see how much suffering you can handle. That's the only way out of this, guys, unfortunately. You got to pay the piper one way or another. If you've got the time to taper and the patience to taper, or if you can just do like Eric did and cold turkey withdrawal, brute force your way through it. But switching from one substance to another like that, it's going to be waiting for you. I sound like I feel like such an asshole for even saying that, but it's the truth, guys. So Fun says, I was hoping to use Kratom for the first 30 days, then start to wean down on Kratom, then stop Kratom. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely try that. Maybe it's easier for you to wean off the Kratom than it was the Suboxone. The only way you'll know is if you try, right? But in my opinion, the right move, the better move, I should say. I would want to say the right because it's different for all of us, right? In my opinion, I would have just stayed on Suboxone and kept tapering Suboxone, because now you've switched over to Kratom. It's like a whole new ball game, right? And you're trying to figure out how to work your way around it. Whereas with Suboxone, you only had to take it once or twice a day, right? And you could kind of go on with your day. And now you have to dose every 4 hours. For me, when I got on the lower doses of Kratom trying to taper, I would wake up in withdrawal every morning at 4 or 5 in the morning. Why? Because of the short half-life of Kratom. Your body will run through it quicker. It works quicker, but it goes away much faster than Suboxone. So we just had a super chat, baby. KG Smith dropping a $25 sponsor bomb. I appreciate the love, girl. I appreciate the love. KG Smith has been a huge contributor of this channel, as have Kimmy B. Those ladies have been really helping out here and showing the love to this channel. I appreciate you, ladies. Big time up in here lately, and this is also a great time for me to thank the contributors of the week. As you see on the bottom there, guys, Kimmy B and KG Smith have been hooking it up big time. Jerem 1979, Carrie S, Callie Love, Mama Deb, Marky, and Shauna. I appreciate you guys and girls showing your love to this channel. You guys know I work my ass off around here. I try to keep this channel going and growing, and you guys' support really means a lot to me. So thank you. I appreciate the continued support for you guys who are contributing on a normal basis. You guys are killing it up in here, and I thank you and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And also welcome KG Smith. She is the newest Blue Wrench moderator and will probably be the last one that will make a moderator for quite a while, guys. I'm hoping we can just keep the mods we've got. I don't want to stack this comment section. I don't want it just to be moderators on here. And I know some channels just have tons and tons of moderators. I think we have 6 now, if I can remember right, guys. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you showing the love. And also we had Scott sent a super chat earlier on the channel, guys. And we also had Kimmy B sponsoring today's live stream with a $40 Cashapp, baby. Shout out to you, Kimmy. I appreciate the love, girl. Great to speak with you on clarity the other day. I'm really hoping that you can start feeling better real quick here, girl. Real quick. She's making some changes, shaking things up, and that's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing the love to the channel. I appreciate y'all. All right. Let's finish up these comments, guys. We'll probably go for another, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes here. Maybe probably 10 minutes or so. Tara says, I can't. Oh, Tara's still up in here. Damn, Tara. She going for the long haul. How was your dinner? Hopefully good. She says, I can't drink. I end up blacking out because I usually can't stop once I start. Wow. That's scary. I don't think I've ever blacked out from drinking, guys. That's really scary. Let's see here. Mikey's talking about drinking 100 proof whiskey. Wow, I'm still way far behind in the comments, guys. All right, scooting up. Doesn't want the doctor. So I was, okay, so this is. So yeah, Fun says I'm taking the 4X strong extract powder every 4 hours. So yeah. Yeah, Fun. You're probably taking a pretty high dose of Kratom then if you're taking the extract powders. I know that people, when they're talking about the extract stuff, it like makes the dose that much stronger, like quite a bit stronger, right? So yeah. So it might be kind of hard to taper off that. I'm not going to lie. How do you feel being on the Kratom versus being on Suboxone? Sorry if I posted about alcohol, Mikey. No, you're good, Mikey. You post whatever you want to post about, brother. I was hoping to use Kratom, get over the first 30 days after subs, and to start to wean off. Yeah, please let us know how that goes, Fun. I really hope that goes smooth for you. I feel good while on Kratom. So how do you feel much different being on Suboxone versus Kratom? Like, what are things that you notice for people considering doing what you're doing? I appreciate your channel for information. Yeah, thanks for the comment. And like I said, I appreciate you sharing what you're going through, even if it's, and please Fun, don't let what I say like discourage you in any way, because there might be other people out there that would say something totally different. So if you feel like you're on the right path, then just keep on doing what you're doing, and I'm sure you're gonna be just fine either way. All right. So I don't want to make you feel like, oh shit, like I really goofed up, but I'm just saying how I think about it from like the scientific points of view, with like I'm always talking about half-life and shit like that. Like a lot of people might not even understand that kind of stuff. So just the way I think about it is what is going to give you more of your day back. And for me, if you have to rely to take something 4, 5, 6, 7 times every single day just to get through the day, to me, that sounds like a step backwards from Suboxone, but you guys might feel differently. Okay. So if you're feeling good and you're doing great, then just keep on rolling with it. Just know that you can always go back to Suboxone if you have to, and then taper down. Like Suboxone's never going to go away, right? Obviously. So if the Kratom doesn't end up working out, then you might go back to Suboxone and then taper off. So, and that's exactly what I did. Is I went back to Suboxone because I could not taper down below, what was it, 5 grams a day or something like that. I got down to such a low dose and I could not finish getting off. The people that I see have the best success using Kratom to get off of Suboxone is the people who only take 1, 2, 3 doses per week. I'm not talking per day. I'm talking about they just use a little tiny dose to help get them through the night to sleep. And then during the day, they're on their own, right? Those are the people that I see that usually have the most success. Very occasionally using Kratom just to help, like Justin was talking about earlier on this exact live stream. Justin says he only allows himself 2 doses for an entire week. Wow, how do I keep getting so far behind? Fun, stick around, you'll learn a lot. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. My head hurt too, Kevin. I thought it was just my eyes are sensitive. I agree, Kevin. It's fueling the addictive process. Yeah, and that's another reason, guys, why I think Sublocade is so much more improved, and why I think Suboxone is like outdating itself now that Sublocade is around and Brixadi is coming, right? Because who the hell wants to have to dose themselves even once a day, right? Wouldn't you rather just wake up and go upon your day without having to deal with this shit? It's a huge difference, guys. It's a major game-changing difference. It's all about the half-life for me personally. The half-life is very important when talking about this stuff. It seems like the drugs with the lowest half-life, just generally speaking, the drugs with the lowest half-life are usually the ones that do the most damage, right? Like, like the sniffy stuff, it kicks in instantly. And look how many people go downhill with that stuff, because it gives them that instant boost. It kicks in real quick. But then the problem with kicking in real quick is it goes away real quick. And that's the cool thing about Sublocade is you don't feel it like that. Other than maybe your first day that you get the shot, it might kick in and you might get the boost, the 1 day boost, right? But after that, you're steady. No highs, no lows, just steady as goes. And we just had another sponsorship, baby. Shout out to Mikey dropping a $16 Cash App, brother. I appreciate you, man, showing the love. Mikey, you've also been a huge supporter of this channel. I swear, guys, between Mikey, Kimmy B, and KG Smith, those guys have been dropping some major fucking sponsored bombs on this channel. And you guys are showing the love. So thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are all killing it up in here. I appreciate you guys showing the love to this channel. Thank you, Mikey. Hope you're doing good out there on your side of the world there, Mikey. All things considered, obviously, my friend. I know you're always struggling with the pain stuff, buddy. Since we're talking about Kratom, I was going to ask Mikey, have you tried Kratom? Does that help your pain at all? I wonder if Mikey's tried Kratom for his pain. Dang, it's going to be a rough late night gym sesh for me tonight, guys. But I'm going to do it. I got to do it. It's going to literally, I'm going to get to the gym at about 9 o'clock tonight. It's all good. Because when I leave that gym, I'm going to be feeling like $1,000,000. I'm not just going to be feeling good. I'm going to be feeling great. Tony the Tiger. Oh, 2 weeks. Okay. No, I get that, Fun. Yeah, so Fun says, I just mentally am sick of Suboxone after 5 years. Yeah, you think you're sick of Suboxone, just wait till you go 6 months of Kratom. if that happened to you. Hopefully it doesn't. Man, I really hear people getting tired of taking Kratom because that taste is nasty. But I understand, and I applaud you for trying to switch it up, Fun. Maybe this will work out better for you than it worked out for me. Just all I got to say is beware of your doses escalating and do not allow that to happen, because I hear some horror stories of people with Kratom. So just be careful with that. And now that we know where you're at, Fun, check in with us on the channel. We'll keep up with you and keep you on the right track, right? I know for me, whenever I took Kratom, I had to use orange juice. That was the best way for me to mask that horrid taste. Man, that Kratom can taste like some freaking butt. Orange juice really helped me, though, when I had to take it. Or if you just take it in the capsules. For me, though, it's like when I took it in the capsules, it took so much longer for it, for obvious reasons, for it to work. Yeah, that's a good idea. What Kimmy says there. Being off for 2 weeks, I'd start lowering the dose of kratom every day and the frequency. Yes, I agree with Kimmy on that. So if you go 30 days taking the doses that you're taking, fun, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. I was tapering my kratom instantly, guys, from like day 2, I think. And remember, I was only taking a little dose, small doses. So I don't think I would go a full month taking those doses that you're taking, fun. I would start to try to taper down as soon as you can. Get it out of your system, get some good multivitamins and electrolytes, and go for it. Yeah, so if, like Fun says, I don't know if it's a he or a she, guys. Sorry, I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but Fun says they're feeling good on kratom, right? And you guys all know that you really shouldn't be feeling good if you're only 2 weeks onto Suboxone. Like if you're in 2 weeks of Suboxone withdrawal, nobody's really feeling good at that point, right? So if you're feeling good, that lets you know the kratom is keeping you out of withdrawal. Absolutely. I remember, guys, when Joe did the same thing. And I was like, something don't seem right. He's too, like, he was good. He was good to go. And he was just scooping the kratom, guys. I was like, dude, something's going on. I don't understand. He was making videos like happy and go lucky. Yeah, day 5 Suboxone, like everything's all good. And I was like, something ain't right, bro. I was like, you on kratom? He's like, yeah, hell yeah, or something like that. I was like, how much kratom are you taking? Wow, I had the mic turned down. Sorry, guys. You guys probably have heard me on quiet mode for the last little bit. And yeah, he did the same thing. He tried taking kratom to get off Suboxone, and he ended up going back to kratom. Same damn thing, guys. I've seen that happen many times. It sucks, man. It sucks the shit we got to go through to try to find our way out of this lifestyle. I feel for you guys. I feel for y'all. So we're going to start wrapping up here in the next 5 minutes, guys. If you haven't yet, please smash that like button. We only got 21 likes on today's video. We're really lagging on the likes today, guys. I know that it's a Sunday, but still, shit. Y'all getting stingy on these likes today. We usually always get over 30, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I know we didn't have I don't want to say nearly as many people, but we didn't have as many people as we usually do, but it's all good. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure I get through the comment. Wow, I'm still 15 minutes behind the comments. Great. Have a good night, Meg. Stop. Oh, wait. I've already read all these. What in the hell is going on with these comments? What? Is that who I think it is? Kingdom Within sending a $10 Cash App, baby. Dropping the sponsor bomb on here. I don't see him in the chat. Shout out to my boy Kingdom Within, just sent a $10 Cash App, baby. I don't even see him in here, but he's dropping the love anyways. I appreciate you showing the love, brother. Hopefully you see this on the replay. Is he in here? I don't see him anywhere in here. Hold on, let me just check, make sure. Good to see my man Kingdom Within. He has an awesome channel, guys. If some of you guys who are struggling, please go check out my man Kingdom Within's channel. If you guys are about that religious lifestyle, or maybe you were and you lost your way, please go check out his channel. He's right there in the comments. Kingdom Within. He is a huge supporter of this channel, and he has an awesome channel of his own, guys. He's been helping a lot of people find their way back to the good Lord. So if that sounds like something maybe you guys might need to check into, please check out his channel. He says he's been uploading some different content. I know he's got a lot of content on his channel too, so good to see you hopping in here, brother. Let's see here. Yeah, guys, go check out Kingdom Within's channel. He's an awesome man. He's been on this channel before. Speaking of that, Kingdom, did you see the video I just dropped? I had you on there for a moment when you were on the channel talking about. So Kingdom was on the channel talking about his kratom as well. So Kingdom has he's been working on his kratom usage as well. So he had shared on the channel. It was, gosh, that's a while ago now that he was on here. So Fun and says, I'm addicted. You're addicted to what? Kratom now? Is that what you're saying, Fun? Or are you talking about something else? Dependent or addicted? Oh, talking about the MJ, the 420. So Fun says he's also addicted to the 420. Currently also addicted to weed and coffee. I hope to stop all chemicals eventually. If I would take Kratom, I took 5 to 1. What's 5.1, Mikey? What is that? I hate the taste of Kratom. Yes, it's horrible. Like I said, guys, try it with a little bit of orange juice. It really masked it for me. I really honestly couldn't even taste the Kratom when I used even just a little bit of orange juice will. And I know Kingdom has some different ways that he takes his Kratom too, or he took his Kratom. About to watch it as soon as your stream is over. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's just like a little snapshot of people who have been on the channel in the past. I couldn't fit everybody on there, but I just kind of went through and grabbed some folks. The Kickin' Addiction YouTube fam, baby. Let's see. Sorry. I said we weren't going to go for 3 hours, and 3 hours is coming right up here. People even said when they did chemotherapy, people were just talking about Kratom helping the person. I don't think I've ever met someone who was addicted to cannabis. Dependent, sure. I use it myself, but only low doses, and I'm not dependent. I was definitely addicted to cannabis, not to mention dependent. I was dabbing all day, every day. That's what people are talking about when they say dabbing? I thought dabbing was like, just like what's that stuff called? Chew or whatever. Isn't that what dabbing is, guys? I think I might have been misunderstanding people when they talk about dabbing, because I was just assuming it was like the dip. Isn't that what it's called, dip? I've never tried any. I've never smoked one cigarette my whole life, so I don't know anything about nicotine stuff. Kev, dabbing is straight THC oil, very strong. What? Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm learning stuff around here too. It's good to learn this stuff here. Yeah. I've had a few people say that over the course, and I literally always just thought they were talking about taking chew for nicotine. Rookie. Okay, so Fun is a guy, 48-year-old man. All right, good to know. So yeah, Fun. I've seen a couple comments that you've left recently on the channel. So I'm glad you're able to find us, buddy, and hopefully we can keep tabs. You can keep up with us on the live streams. Remember, guys, we do live streams now. We're now doing Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you're struggling and you're struggling with life or some type of substance abuse, reach out and let us know what you guys are going through. And don't feel like you're alone in this battle, guys. You've got people here who have made it past things that you're struggling with. You've got people that are ahead of you and people that are behind you. So we don't want nobody to feel like they're left out or left behind. I know many years in my addiction, I felt like I was totally alone. You know what I mean? And there was not any type of like communities like this where I could go every week and hang out with like-minded people who are also struggling. So I know a lot of people get value from this community. And I also get value from you guys talking and letting us know what you're going through. So yes, Mikey. I don't know if you heard it or not, but I shouted you out just a few minutes ago for the sponsor bomb you sent, brother. I did get that. Thank you, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's been a huge sponsor of the channel lately, guys. Super shout out to Mikey. He sent a freaking $275 sponsorship, guys. Absolutely incredible. It tripped me out when I got that in the middle of the night. So Mikey must be a late night owl. What do they call it? A night owl type people. He's up all hours of the night over there. So again, thank you for that awesome sponsorship, Mikey. You've been showing some huge love to this channel, brother. As have many others. I appreciate you guys all showing your love to this channel. I think I pretty much got caught up on the comments. Let me just make sure. Let's see, 742. Oh, almost caught up. I tried Kratom, all the colors, the capsules. I did no capsules. I did the powdered, he said. So real quick, Kingdom. So we've got Fun on the stream who recently switched from Suboxone. I know you don't have experience with Suboxone, but he's taking, what is it again? The extract powders, 4X extract powders. Kingdom, do you know much about that? Is that like super strong compared to the regular Kratom, or what do you know about the extract powders? Because anytime I hear stuff about extract, I think that it's like super powerful. Do I have that wrong? Can anybody inform me on the extract powders? Kingdom says, y'all be sure to hit that like button. Yes, please smash that like button, guys. If you haven't yet, like I said, we're way behind on the likes tonight. We didn't even get to 30 tonight. So if you guys are just coming in, if you're seeing this on the replay, help us out, guys. Smash that like button if you could do so. Oh, I must have missed that, Kimmy. Kimmy says, Kevin, I'm going to say it again because I think you missed it. Thank you so much for being available last minute yesterday. You really helped talk me down from a ledge. Thank you, friend. Oh, Kimmy. Yes, and thank you for reaching out on Clarity, Kimmy. Guys, if you guys are really struggling and you just need somebody to reach out to, you guys can reach out to me almost instantly if you use the clarity.fm link. I'm available 7 days a week, guys. If you need to have like a 5-10 minute conversation, just to chat with somebody, let me know you're struggling, whatever it is, guys. I know that I don't just pass my phone number out on YouTube like some awesome people do. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I will go into a really huge spiral downwards if I had to answer my phone all day as far as like texts and calls and stuff. So that is something that's very cheap to reach out to me on clarity.fm, guys. It's as cheap as I can even charge on there. There's people that charge like $500 a minute to talk to them on there. I don't know who the hell's going to pay that, but people do it. But yes, you're welcome, Kimmy. And I appreciate you reaching out to me and letting me know that you're struggling. So keep close, Kimmy. You're going to be all right, girl. Just keep switching things up until you find something that works for you. But stay away from those devilish thoughts that are trying to creep into your head. Kick that devil off your shoulder and give him the big bird. I would drink freezing water, Kratom, toss and wash. The most I took was 5 grams, he says. So I got new Kratom. I know you're not a doctor. Can I take Kratom with Sublocade in my stomach and took Kratom with Sublocade? So yes, you can, Mikey. It's not going to work as good as it would if you were not on Sublocade. As far as like, you're not going to feel like a whole lot as far as whatever you would feel if you weren't on Sublocade. But yes, a lot of people do take Bupe or Sublocade or Suboxone and Kratom together, right? So I would say try not to do that. And, obviously you're just trying to manage your pain. So you might tinker with it and see if it works. But I know, Mikey, that you've got a bunch of other medications too that you're working with. So just be careful not to get too many medications combined, and, just try to keep things as simple as possible is what I would say. But no, you should not have any withdrawal, any issues with Sublocade fighting the Kratom as far as withdrawals goes. Dabs are highly concentrated THC. Don't mess with it. It's very crackheadish. I got Kratom right now. I just want to know, can I take it with Sublocade shot? Yeah, you can, Mikey. You can, buddy. Try to take as little as low dose as you can, though. Obviously, you don't want to throw a Kratom addiction into all the other stuff that you're going on. But if you need it to get you, maybe try it with see if it helps with your pain stuff. I know you're paranoid about the other stuff that your doctor gave you. So yeah, I'd probably try Kratom before I tried the other stuff your doctor prescribed you. I know you're paranoid about taking that. Just try not to take too many meds at once, though, if possible, Mikey. That's all I got to say. And remember, guys, as Mikey said, he knows I'm not a doctor and I don't give medical advice, guys. I'm just, and I know everybody's situation is different. There's the puppy, my dog. You're my dog. Hi, cutie. Izzy just hopped up in here. Mikey says, Kratom did help me with the pain. Kratom loose leaf tea is what I'm taking now. So how different is that, my Kingdom? How different is that than taking the extracts? Oh, so he's over here. You don't want to take the extracts because it will make your tolerance skyrocket. Fun. Are you still in here? Did you see what he just said? So it's exactly what I was thinking then, guys. If you're taking extracts, you're taking the high power, you're taking like the high power parts of Kratom. I don't know, man. It doesn't sound like a very, very awesome idea to go. Cause so not only fun, if you're still in here, fun, you got off Suboxone because you want to get your life back, right? And now you're having to take Kratom 5-6 times a day. And you're starting off with extracts, which are like the higher parts, the higher strengths of Kratom. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And you guys know I don't like to be negative, but it just doesn't sound like the best idea to me. Honestly, that's just me talking from where I'm at, guys. So it would make sense why Fun says he feels good because he's taking stronger doses of Kratom extracts, right? So he's still in here. So, Kingdom Within knows a lot about Kratom, and you see the comment he just made there, right? Right, Fun? So just please be careful with the extracts, guys. Where are you going, cutie? Still here. So Kingdom says, I choose to take Kratom loose leaf because the plant matter that comes from the powder has been messing with my stomach. That's another thing too, Fun, for you to keep an eye on. Another thing too, now that I'm thinking about it, like, for me, when I took Kratom, even when I was on lower doses, it really messed with my sex drive, guys. It really made things challenging, right? And Kingdom says he's never had problems with that, but for me, it was horrible, horrible. So I don't know, Fun, about your SEX stuff, if it's having a negative impact on you or not, but something to keep aware of. And also, like the constipation, right? Like your constipation could be getting really bad. So keep an eye on those things, guys. You want to make sure that you're able to use the bathroom every day. I don't know. Honestly, Fun, if I was you, I would probably just get back on the dose of Suboxone you were on and keep tapering from there. I just hate to see you go, off I would hate to see you go off of a bad route with Kratom, honestly, buddy. Because, think about it. If you got off Suboxone and everything's just great and peachy and you're not suffering at all, then that should tell you right there what's going on. The Kratom is telling your brain, your opiate receptors, hey, we're all good. I got you covered. Kratom got you covered. But that's just that's gonna be a hard thing to let go of when it comes time to taper off. Fun. If you can't get off Kratom, go to 0.5 milligram of. Oh, Mama Deb's still up in here. Yes. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys think? I want to get more people's comments than just mine. What do you guys think about Fun going from 4 milligrams of Suboxone to taking the Kratom extracts? I think he said 5 or 6 times a day, and it sounded like it was a decent dose too, right? Do you guys think that's the right step in the right direction, or do you think he should have just stayed on Suboxone and tapered? I don't want you guys just to agree with me just because you all love me. I know y'all love me, but I want to genuinely hear what you guys think would be best for Fun. And people who are watching this on the replay crew, if you could please drop some comments about Fun's situation and let us know what you guys think Fun should do from here. Because I'm assuming he's just doing this, all on his own, probably with no help of a doctor, right? Insomnia 9 years. I need some doctor to help me, Mikey says. So you're still struggling with insomnia too, Mikey? Mikey, 500 milligram edible. There's no way. He said 10 milligrams. My bad. I think he should have tapered off subs, but it's been 2 weeks, so I'd still try to just taper off the Kratom. If it doesn't work, low dose subs to taper. Kimmy said. Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't keep taking those doses for a full month because that, just like Kingdom said, his tolerance is going to be pushing up. Definitely Fun. Get back on the sub and wean off very slowly. So we've got a few different people that have said a couple different things here now, guys. Hopefully we can get Fun some more, and that's what we're all about here, guys. As I want to get your guys' everybody's opinion, not just mine. So I don't want it just to be like what Kevin says goes, blah blah blah. Fuck that. I want to hear what you guys say, because a lot of you guys, some of you guys know a lot more shit than I know a lot of shit. Don't get me wrong, but with some things, y'all know a lot more about stuff than I do. So Kingdom has a lot more experience with Kratom than I do, right? Kimmy knows about tramadol and dabs, and I'm learning stuff tonight here too. So this is a learning experience for me sometimes too, guys. I don't always just know everything about everything. So I appreciate you guys filling me with some more knowledge too. It's fun to learn new things as well. So Fun says that, Kimmy, that's some solid advice. I'll consider this. Yeah. And it's like I said earlier, it's all about how you're feeling. If you're feeling positive and optimistic about where you're at right now in this moment, then just keep running with that. Right. But just hear the warning from us on this channel. Kevin said, be careful of escalating tolerance with this Kratom. So if you ever notice yourself scooping a little bit extra each scoop, that's the little devil that you need to hear, the good little devil that you need to be like, no, I can't do it. Because it's real easy if you're having a bad day to just, I'm going to make that, let me level this scoop off just a little higher today. And then tomorrow it's the same thing, right? And then your tolerance will be like, no, I'd start a hard and fast Kratom taper, Kimmy says. So, and what Kimmy means by that, I think, is to not go the full month on the doses that you're on. See, right now my legs are numb and I took GABA and it helps right away. So why are your legs numb, Mikey? Like from pain or what? Mikey, at least numb isn't pain. Oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes though, that numbness can turn into pain, right? Like you'd be sitting on that toilet a little bit too long. You're like, oh shit, can't get it. Do you guys ever have that? Like your legs get so numb that they hurt. Freaking funny. I'll try to taper Kratom from now on, and if I can't do it, I will get back on low dose sub. That sounds like a perfect plan. That sounds like a great plan. Yes, let us know. Come check in with us on Wednesday or next Sunday and let us know. Give us your update, okay, Fun? Either way, please don't feel bad about like what I've said to you tonight, okay? I'm just trying to keep it real around here, guys. You know that's what we do here. Fun, you have a Suboxone doctor, or were you getting it off the street? That's a good question. I had a doctor prescribing subs. Did you run that idea by your doctor, Fun, about taking Kratom? I'm curious what he said about that. You're right, I won't do it. I take 2 muscle relaxants, Kev. Talk to your doctor and see if they can help develop a taper plan. Wow, we're already past three hours, guys. All right, guys, we got to jump off here. And remember that when I jump off here, guys, that I play music for 5-10 minutes or whatever, as you guys can keep chatting in the comments if you guys want to. So I love y'all, and I thank y'all for the sponsors tonight. We had some awesome sponsors. Kimmy, shout out to you, Kimmy, Scott, KG, and Mikey, and also Kingdom Within. I appreciate y'all showing the love. Go check out that video, Kingdom, so you can see that little part that I had from you on there. If you haven't seen it, it's a good video anyway. It's just like a trip down memory lane. So I love y'all, and we'll see you guys on the Wednesday live stream. For you ladies that are struggling out there, please hit that reset button tomorrow. Tomorrow morning is a new day, guys. Remember, the sun will rise again tomorrow. I love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Yo, just before we wrap up here, guys, Kimmy just made some kind of Telegram link or something like that. So she says for people who want to communicate off of YouTube. So we will have some sort of way to do that. I'll make sure that I let you guys know. She already made the link for it. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll chat about it more on the Wednesday live stream. All right, baby? All right, guys. See you soon. Thanks, Kimmy.